Hello and welcome everyone to New Moon 2023 Cycle 16, also known as Blood Moon number 4. Today I'm your host PlayerZero, and wow, it's been quite a while, but I'm excited to see the start of this Blood Moon. So as you might know, our schedule hasn't been going quite as intended, but we are back and hopefully we'll be catching up with the rest of the Blood Moon soon. So in case you've just joined us, welcome to the stream. And Blood Moon is our big tournament, which happens around 4 times a year, lasts for 4 weeks in total, and the winner receives the unique Moon Master role. The Moon Master role shifts between users, so if a different person wins their next tournament, they will get that role. And this stream will be representing the whole of the round robin stage, where we have almost 300 matches played throughout, which I believe is the closest we've also been to a full round robin, so expect a lot of shoutouts at the end of the stream. And in case you're wondering, these shoutouts will also be for people who played all of their matches, which is why you might see some people with an Iguchi role, which has the emote next to their name, in case you're wondering why that's the thing. Alright, and without further ado, joining us on commentary today will be Symes and SoulXCross. Hello guys!
Blood Moon.
Yeah, we're here to partake in an awesome event of this Blood Moon, and my blood is already boiling. I can't wait to get into these matches.
Alright, and without further ado, let's head into the setups for our first match of the day with Cha vs A4Av.
Before we jump right into the setups, I do want to give a quick shout out to that amazing art drawn by Rockin here. Got the Mega Man dual wielding the Neo variable and the Muramasa. That's what I like to see. But yeah, let's get into these setups, man. All right, we got Cha versus A for Average. This is looking like it's going to be a great time. How about we talk a little bit about A for Average's setup here? It seems like he opted to take the old reliable cusp of, oh wait, no, this is not reliable at all. Actually, there's a Giga Folder 1 in here. So Giga Folder does allow the player to take 2 Giga Chips into their folders. And if you thought 1 Giga Chip was enough to turn the tides, then, oh man, this is it, man. Oh, wait, hold on, I made a mistake. Apparently, that's not a Muramasa. That's an Assassin Sword. In the art. But yeah, this is looking like it's going to be a really interesting setup here because there's a lot of star-coded chips alongside some of those really powerful machine gun 3s in the form of F code here. Oh wait, we also got magnums in here as well. This looks like a pretty interesting soul folder so far. And actually, you know what? Now that I see it, Colonel Force is a really powerful Giga Chip. I can't believe that this was added in here. It's going to be really nice to see how that interacts with the rest of this folder. And yeah, I think that's the most important Giga Chip here, right, Symes?
Yeah, obviously, of course.
Of course, yeah, like, it's not like going into F code was any significance at all in terms of like value or something like that. Maybe they just wanted the power of machine gun and magnum on the same code, especially since you can use a magnum with the white capsule to eliminate the flashing and then get a really nice follow-up there with the machine guns. It's a really, really powerful strategy.
Yeah, it is. And F code also definitely does at least have that extra mega chip.
Wait, did you say extra mega chip?
Yeah, that extra mega chip base.
All right, you've gone too far. No, that's my line, and you crossed it. Wow. Okay, yeah, this folder seems really strong. I really like the addition of Neo variable here. I personally would always try to go with Muramasa because it's a little easier to set up. But Neo Variable can also eliminate flashing, which is actually really important for F-code and strategies, because applying flashing is what allows them to avoid base a bit easier, and you don't want them to really have that status. So I actually kind of like that Neo Variable is in here. It's a very interesting tech. But let's look over at Cha, who's also rocking the base Giga chip, obviously the best Giga chip in the game. Don't quote me on that, obviously, because no bias or anything like that. But it is the best Giga chip in this game. So how do you feel about Cha's folder?
A Cha's folder? Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Actually, we can see here that they are running the full Zoo cust with that Beat Russian Tango, though it's actually pretty interesting. They've got usually with the full support cust you see cust 5, but Cha's actually managed to fit in a cust 6, and they're going with the 3 attack plus 1s and the regged buster up, which is pretty interesting. They're also a big Thiago fan.
Now, this cust is extremely interesting because you initially see only 300 HP in this build, but thanks to Tango, we do have an extra 300 HP deceptively added in there, especially with the power of Undershirt. You will be able to trigger that at some point during the match, unless your opponent takes advantage of something like base and allows them to get the KO before your threshold is met for that Tango trigger. But you also get the extra barrier 100 that Tango gives you as well. So it's actually basically a net value of 400 HP. So there's actually a lot of bulk in this Navi cust. Another thing that's really scary about Cha's folder here is that they are packing Uninstall. Uninstall is a very scary chip that any Greyguard can stare down because it eliminates your air shoes and it eliminates your super armor. Thankfully, you do get the opportunity to get super armor back in the form of beasting out with your Greyguard Beast, which always gives you your super armor back. But losing the value after beast out is over is just really scary, especially without having shoes. But luckily there's no shoes in play here for A for average, so losing out on something that you don't have already isn't the biggest problem. It's really going to be that super armor that you don't want to lose it out on. Getting interrupted on your charge tax and any kind of progress you're trying to make is very scary for either player.
Yeah, actually, one more thing I want to mention about Cha's folder is it looks like they're not running any area grabs, so it actually will be tough for them to get any value out of SoulXCross.
Yeah, but we do have ways of getting the panels back, right? Which is through Judgment Star. We also have Grab Revenge C and Grab Banish M on this code. Grab Banish M sharing a code with Muramasa M, so there's some synergy there to get that combo in just in case you draw them together, which is really cool. But not having any area at all can be really scary, especially for a Greyguard player. Not being able to utilize the best cross in your arsenal is kind of scary, you know? I don't know how I feel about it, but I guess we're about to find out. Are there any other thoughts that you have here, Symes?
No, I'm ready to get right into it if you are.
All right, battle routine set.
Alright, just quickly before we head into the match, I do want to give a quick shout out to Z Christmas, who gave a donation during the starting soon screen for $15 saying, "Miss you all, keep up the great work." And thank you for the donation. So I'll be going through all the donations at the end of the stream as well, especially the monthly ones, which we've gotten a lot more of recently. Alright, and with that, let's head into our first match of the day.
All right, already looking here, we got the Buster up in hand. Of course, it has been wrecked. This will allow us to have access to attack max. Since we do have the 3 attack plus 1s in the Navi cust, this will give us the last edge we need to get that Buster at the maximum power that we need it for, our beast charges, our charge shots, whatever have you. But an awkward start here because you have uninstall but no way to really apply it, and you have 2 recovers at the beginning of the game where you don't really need it. This is some of that awkward sequencing that Greyguard players do face, but with the barrier 200, I think it should be okay for this first round.
Yeah, Soul, you like that DN5 powerful anime?
Yeah, of course, it's an amazing theme. Love this theme. It's a great one to fight to, of course. And as we saw, we see B coming in to take away a mega chip from A for Average. Oh, wow. But A for Average answering in kind, stealing away Erase Man and just devaluing that chip altogether.
And it actually made them lose their life aura. Because of the, that's the risk you take with anti-Navi.
It's just such a big risk with anti-Navi. You just don't know when your opponent can use that knowledge against you. And you know what? Anti-Navi is not S tier for this exact reason. You lost two really powerful chips here. Triggering Rush just before the Wind Rack takes away the barrier is crucial here, because now Cha won't have to suffer a paralysis-like effect. And stepping forward into the Elect Breath here, not the best situation. Triggering Rush on the opposite side as well. No way to deny the paralysis, so we will see some Buster Shots. No! Going for Chain? Okay, it's not that bad. Just a little bit of a punish here. Not too bad of a turn for Cha. But A for Average has all this area to his advantage now, so we're gonna have to see what A for Average does with all that. Yeah, that was almost the craziest. Or like, okay, you could go for Wind Rack with uninstall here, but is that something you really want to do, right? Do you really not want to use your Grab Revenge right now or Grab Banish? I don't know. I don't know how I like. Okay, going for the uninstall, although the opponent does go for a beast out here of their own. Sproutman just a little off. Okay, breaking these panels was important to deny.
Oh wow,
that really well-timed beast charge from Cha allowed them to go for the Elect Breath, breaking all of those panels, devaluing all of the advantage that A for Average had, and denying Kernel Force because they can't spawn when there are holes. Such a good play from Cha here. And now we can safely go for this Grab Revenge. Nice, and Sanctuary as well. Oh, that's an early Magnum. You're gonna wish you saved that one. All this damage mitigation's looking pretty good, although still pretty low. Nah, that would have been a KO, but unfortunately, the Sanctuary panels nursed the damage to about half. And there it is, Tango coming in a clutch.
Yeah, that was 8 hits, I think, too. The tail arrow does come out and break the barrier 100, even on the holy panels.
Yeah, that's really interesting. It's a very powerful beast charge to have, you know? Erase Tail Arrow is definitely one of the scariest out there. Actually, I do think that is the best beast charge. I don't know. Like, I guess if you were to rate them, I don't know. They're all really good beast charges, even Heat Beast, as we see A for Average going for in this turn. Nice has the Element Man. This does mean the beast charge will be doing double damage if he lands it. Can also get rid of this. Oh! Good reaction for A for Average. Not gonna lose out here. This positioning is actually really good too. Nice, and the damage goes through, but not before the punish.
Oh, just that's it.
To close it out. And now we see the value of life for her. Getting it thrown away in the very beginning of the match to Anti-Navi, unfortunately, is what led A for Average to just take too much more damage that he didn't want to or shouldn't have probably taken. But Anti-Navi is a very scary chip when used incorrectly. And that is one of the main drawbacks of that chip, you know? Just perfectly put on pay-per-view here. I kind of like this starting hand. You do get to bait Rush early. Maybe if you get your opponent flashing. No, just Whipstone the Judgment. Unfortunately, it's a difficult one to line up. You got to really read your opponent's movement there. Nice. Gets a charge tackle. Gets two of them. Nice, nice. Not bad, not bad. Okay, we do see Cha babysitting this invisible here because they want to use it for a TFC, but they don't want to use it to rush just yet. And honestly, I think this is a really good decision for Cha because you're getting so much advantage out of these charge shots. You're not in a rush to really change things up. You can just continue with the course. There's no custom bug you have to deal with. There's nothing of value that you are forced to deal with. It really is on A for average to set the pace of what he wants to do, but just not going for it. I think he does suspect that invisible is there. And there goes Beat going ahead and taking away a mega from average and a rush as well. Can we sneak in this charge shot?
Yeah, though I wonder why A4 average just stayed in baseman instead of going for a cross to trade their own charge shots.
I think trading charge shots would have been really good there. I would have liked to see EyesOfHeaven, maybe even erase to get the punish on the way back onto their panels.
Yeah, or also just their own charge. Any of those would have been fine.
I definitely like charge here because you do have Cuss 7, but not Cuss Max, right? So you would see an extra battle chip. Okay, going into slash here, which means we might have some area pressure. And now we also know that this is an anti-damage as well because we took the damage here. Okay, I like this. Going for the breaking on the panels in the back, which means we have to deal with these charge shots from SoulXCross. I really like the way that Cha denied Aquaman from A for average there as well because he knows it's in this folder. I don't have to trigger rush right now. I can sit on my defenses and just keep charge safe. Maybe that's the chip that ended up being thrown away to B as well. Nice.
Yeah.
Grab, throwing it away to anti-navi again, taking advantage of your opponent's anti-navi, but not taking the life force. So that's still a pretty good trade for average. But at the very least, these panels in the back will eventually dissipate in return for Cha here. Oh, it doesn't matter. Now we have to play footsies.
Yeah, although this is actually a pretty good situation for them. It looks like they're going to go for their win track to deal with A4 average's life aura. And then go for this just Elect Dragon with uninstall, and then yeah, into the full cost. Oh, actually going for a...
Honestly, I think my play here is to go ElectCross and then bubble into Elect Dragon.
I'm not sure about the Beast out here.
Yeah, Beast Out's really scary because your opponent could awkwardly step up or away from the wind rack and just completely dodge it, but okay, it worked out. Nice. Okay, nice. That was a really good sequence for Cha here, but Base is gonna go ahead and even the odds. This is a lot of damage here. 8 hits to confirm here.
Ooh,
and there's oh my gosh, dude, that's so good.
Yeah, Base really is such a powerful mega chip that now Cha has their own.
I don't like what you're saying about Base right now. You're breaking my immersion. I just want you to know you're breaking my immersion. I just feel contradicted, ignored, betrayed even. All right, going back into the turn, starting off with the anti-damage, baiting out a TFC. But A for average was on cue. He did know that there might be something like this coming into this turn. Had the defenses ready, avoided a KO this turn, and curl's coming out. No way to avoid it. It's not going to do all the damage in the world, but it will cause some paralysis. Okay, wait, no, this is the Sanctuary in hand, so this is actually really good for Cha.
I think I'd rather take the life aura here. Gonna go ahead and break one of the columns of soldiers with this element man at least. But yeah, I think I would have taken the life aura here. Oh!
Oh my gosh, life aura was the right call! One adjustment for A for average. Yeah, you do have a ton of HP, but all I need is one of these to hit for this paralysis to take effect, and that gave A for average the time he needed to go for a Gundel Soul 3 and pierce that invisible, pierce through that rush, and just get the KO there. That was really well done from A for average. Gundel Soul is such a powerful chip. If you're in sunlight, obviously, in the game, you do 480 damage for a standard level chip. It is so powerful and just makes Gundel Soul with Kernel Force a really, really big force to be reckoned with.
Ooh, and beat does come down. I wonder what it took this time. Maybe it was that Spout Man again, especially on this ice field.
I love that A for average was able to dodge there and get rushed out at the same time just before the turn ended. It's a pretty good turn for A for average, and Shaw's gonna have to adjust very slightly, but we do have this Electragon in hand. We can stuff out those charge shots with our own now. But opting to go for Sanctuary this early on is quite interesting to me. I don't know how I feel about this. Obviously, the opponent's not gonna stay in that cross. Okay, Life Orb does also protect here. Don't dodge it. Don't dodge the wind rack. Oh, he doesn't. Okay, but he does also get the punish here. That was really close. Go for the recover. Not too bad. Does miss the Erase Man though. That's pretty fortunate for Cha.
Yeah, I wonder if we're gonna see A for average switch to a Luck Beast here to deal with the Sanctuary, or maybe they do have a Element Man and also those Magnums to break up the Holy Panels as well. So we'll see what they do here.
Okay, it looks like we're gonna see the first Magnum gonna go ahead and lock into that back row. I'm not sure if I really like the breaking of the ice panels here, because now it gives your opponent the opportunity to go ahead and get those panels back for movement eventually.
Yeah, and I'm kind of surprised Cha chip charged that second recuv. They could have probably just used it there.
This is a bit of an awkward hand here for Cha, because yes, you do have an ability to pressure some damage with the Electragon, and of course you do have uninstall, but in a way it's not really going to be an offensive turn for Cha here. Not being able to move forward, not being able to do much of anything. Oh, we confirmed that that is not in fact. Nice, throws away the defense again, but this time Brown Man's gonna go into a hole, just devaluing the anti-Navi in this entire matchup.
Oh, that's
and the turn. No, Tango takes priority. Oh, that's really good. That's really good for Cha. That was scary just now. Oh my gosh. This is what we love to see, ladies and gentlemen. Both players playing masterfully. We see Cha taking full advantage of A for Average's anti-Navi battle chip, but now we also see A for Average's playing around Cha's strategies very easily as well. So this is an excellent back and forth here. There it goes to uninstall. Super Armor is no longer in play, but now we're gonna lock A for Average into a very, very precarious location, as now there's no way for him to move without air shoes, as there's a hole in the center columns, and that frontmost panel also has a hole, so Charge Cross is not gonna be doing much damage at all in the foreseeable future. You know, I would even like to see a cross change just to see if we can trade some charge shots or do anything. Oh, should have stepped back and made ice panels. That would have been the proper play. Base. Oh my gosh. Wow. Cha had the right answers there. And that would have been a KO too if all 8 hits had permitted, as 420 and lower is the KO range for a base Giga Chip. So having those defenses was very, very important there, or else it would have been game over for sure.
Yeah, that was attack plus 30 base as well.
Also, the threshold is a bit higher. I think it's like 520 or 560. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Oh, the grass mantle double damaging on that heat from the... Oh, and now we see... Wait, did you ever bait Rush? No, you didn't!
But this is just a weak non-beast out Q4, so it's actually...
Oh,
what?
Oh, what a scramble! And now we see base coming from Cha here! Oh, this is not the situation you want to be in. Take the charge tackle. Take the charge tackle to the face. No! Opted not to take it. Take the charge tackle. Rush forward. Get in his face.
No defense.
No defense. Didn't go to the front row either. It's just going to end up taking the L to base here. What a finish. But you did have that opportunity to get into that front row. That's where you wanted to be because base cannot hit in that area at all. Oh, that's really scary.
Yeah, that was a pretty rough situation.
I mean, I'm happy. I got to see my homie, you know what I'm saying? I got to see my boy do his thing out there, you know what I'm saying? He was threatening, and imposing figures of such. All right, whatever, dude. On to the next game. Who do we got up next? I believe it's EyesOfHeaven and Raging Potato. Those are some really interesting names.
Sorry about that, folks, but we're here into the next match. So this is pretty interesting. This is, I think, our first Fall Servers Gregor matchup of the day.
Yeah, hold on. I'm breaking my neck right now. Is that another Giga Folder 1? Yo, PacFire, you're legendary for that. Well, it looks like people are really opting to play this this Giga Folder 1 Gregor build today. That's really interesting. But we do see the return of Warp Step in the form of Super Armor being bugged there on the left-hand side. This does mean, again, you won't be able to touch the corners of your screen or your map, rather. Or rather, you can only touch the corners of your screen, right? So it's going to be awkward lining up those powerful charge shots that Gregor has. But to circumvent that, it seems like Bug Riser Sword was teched in here. So it's like you can either draw the Bug Fix early or you can draw the Bug Riser Sword early and still have a decent win con or strategy to play into the match, which is pretty interesting to me. We do have Charge Max in there as well, but lacking any attack investment. I do like attack investment despite playing Bug Riser Sword because it allows you to pressure with Slash Cross until you find your Bug Riser Sword, or at least pressure with your other crosses until you find your Bug Riser Sword. And not having any attack investment means that you're going to be severely lacking for a large portion of the match, hopefully trying to draw a Bug Riser Sword, which is very difficult for Gregor players at a time because we don't have a way to sift through our folders.
Yeah, I think PacFire said this was actually inspired by my All-Stars Q-Force BRS build. But the reason why that one worked is because in All-Stars you have access to it with the uptick, right? Whereas here you don't. So yeah, having the Warp Step and also no attack investment with in just standard Gregor, it will be pretty rough.
Yeah, for those who are at home and don't quite know what All-Stars are or is, All-Stars is an alternative format in which all crosses are unlocked to either player, Gregor or Falser. You choose what crosses you want to use and you build your folders based on the crosses you choose, or you make a build based on crosses, based on your folder and based on your nav test, right? It's all just opened up to you. And that's kind of the interesting part of All-Stars. It allows you also to mix and match Giga chips as well, so it's actually really interesting in that way because it just opens up a whole new playing field of strategies. So some builds created specifically for All-Stars don't really translate well to a standard or even an EXE6 format because you just have the inflexibility of said options, right? So unfortunately, I think this is a bit of an interesting combination here, and we're gonna see how that plays out. But looking over at Salad's build, we do see the tried and true R code making return, has uninstall on code, of course. But I really like the idea of running humor and reg tag 3 buster ups to get to that buster max here. Oh wait, we have attack max, so we're just trying to get over that. That's actually really interesting. So using Bug Buster to pressure like free bug stocks and having a little bit of investment in attack too. Wow, how interesting. Wait. But we also have hub batch? What is going on here? Can you help me out? I don't quite understand what's going on.
I mean, yeah, it's a pretty interesting cost. Salad also has the bugged air shoes to get that crack step going, and actually only has cust 5. So the hob is definitely to get up to that cust 8. And yeah, it's a pretty interesting folder with the buster ups. You'll get up to attack 8, so you would definitely have an advantage in buster bug trades. Although actually it looks like that's only buster bug level 2 in the cost, which is interesting. But yeah, we've also got this double point, the attack plus 30 super Vulcan. So all those boosts can be used on either the super Vulcan or the roll or even the risky honey.
Yeah, all fantastic options for those battle chips. It's gonna be a tough time to figure out which one is going to be the option with all that value dumped into it. Very scary when your opponent has multiple options, dimming and non-dimming for Super Vulcan, or excuse me, for Attack Plus 30 and Double Point. So it's going to be really cool to see which one comes out on top. And then, of course, with humor, that's a pretty tough thing to look at. And roll plus humor with Double Point just breaks life for it. It can get really scary. All right, I think the commands have been set. It's time to get into the match. Let's go. Battle routine set.
Execute.
Right off the bat, we do see Salad with the cuts 5, and it does look a little shaky right now. She could opt to go for Dust Cross turn 1. There is no protection from Erase Man or Erase Man SP here, though, so maybe we won't see it in fear of those being the first few chips that PacFire selects, knowing that Salad has Cust 5, right? So we do see her thinking about whether or not going into turn 1 is necessary, but opting not to, just gonna go ahead and use the Buster Up, trying to get a little bit over that attack 5 limiter and maybe push out some damage with the clogged busters here.
Yeah, the other problem with going into Dust would mean you're giving up on that emotion bug.
Air grab does come down, and all the times too doesn't hit. Dodging it will. PacFire dodging an actual bullet there. That would have been an insurmountable amount of damage, and a decross turn 1, not what you want to see. And there it is. Erasement SP at the very start of the match, which is what Salad was trying to avoid. Almost frame 1 going into Dust. That was crazy. He opted not to do it last second, though. I was like, oh, I saw Erasement. I'm good. Wait a minute. There's another Erasement in that folder. I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, I think the reason actually why PacFire was able to dodge the Bubble Star was that Warp Step.
Yeah, that's true. Warp Step did come in clutch there for that exactual word. I can do this. I know how to speak. I promise. For that exact scenario. Slow gauge coming down. This is actually not too bad for PacFire having slow gauge access, but Salad has air shoes, so she doesn't have to. Oh, we went slash. No, this is scary. We have shield. Oh, we remembered we have shield. That's good. Oh,
I mean, it's actually not really that scary because remember, it's only attack 1 slash cross.
Oh, that's true. The damage isn't that great here, so we can just. Wow, what baby damage that is!
Yeah, it's actually really funny.
It sounds like, wait, I don't care. She stopped going for shields. I think I get more value if I press my B button. Hold on.
Yeah, I mean it does still add up, but It's like literally like half as much as a normal slash cross.
This is exactly why we need that attack investment, right? Because this isn't pressure anymore. This is fake pressure. This is what you would call a non-bow in a card game. Like, I can't. And there's the second erase. So now we can definitely go into our dust digging strats in the next turn because we saw both erase man come into play here. Nice, nice. And we also get rid of the anti-damage. Oh no, but the TFC, okay. Drops the second one. That's big. That we can hide in this corner and be safe. Nice, nicely done. Sal got out of that situation rather easily. But again, it's mostly because there was no pressure, right? Oh, those charge shots doing hella damage. Going for ice here, probably just a whiff. Wanted maybe elect or wanting the fire there, just so you can get some damage. But it's a really tricky input to get on Element Man SP, so probably just whiff that one. Are we gonna see the dust? No dust still. Okay, just valuing humor at this point. Okay, that's fine. I think humor with no cust is interesting. I don't know if I like it.
Yeah, I mean, that is why we have that hub batch in there, right?
Right. Gotta draw it though. Now you're basically a Gregor player.
Yep. Oh, and there is that.
Nice. BRS in play now. Oh, excellent adjustment. Gonna break these panels. Nah, don't get any closer, fam. I'll just use these charge shots real quick. Oh, the delay on the release of that second charge shot was really nice there. Judgment does make the mark. Will this force a cross change from Salad? No. Oh,
there's that hub badge, but
do we hub batch erase here? Do we go for roll to heal? We're not really concerned with damage just yet. Oh, okay, no, you know what? I like this.
Yeah, because she's also going. Oh! But that's just a non-beast out Q-Force. If PacFire had just beasted out, that would have been the game, but.
Oh, that's not a TFC you want. And Salad is going to get the maximum punish here because we do see this Assassin Sword times 2 coming into play.
Assassin Sword. But.
Oh, just barely. This is still really scary for Salad. This is giving her down to 25.
Oh, that HP drain. Oh, no.
It still worked out for PacFire in the end there. Didn't get a chance to go for that shield. Unfortunate. Definitely wanted it in that situation, but didn't get it. Okay, this is not a bad situation for Salad. Not a huge fan of the poison panels, of course, but you can still get your things going. It's basically like having an early HP bug. I'm sure it's fine. You know, go out there and do your thing. You know, don't let the poison panel stop you from your dreams.
You're not a fan of the poison panels? Ooh, well, I guess PacFire isn't either.
Oh, okay. We do find uninstall there. It's nice finding the charge shots as well. You know who would like this field? Nerith. Nerith would love this field. He loves himself some. Oh, well, never mind. It's grass now. Oh!
Oh, wow. And yeah, moving back onto the whole panel created by these bug shoes. Not going for this double point roll here. I guess, yeah, just hanging on to it for the next turn.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the thought process is here. Maybe she expected defenses in PacFire's hand at that point in time, but maybe she wants to see a TFC that he doesn't want to throw away. Maybe also fishing for the ×2, right? You can get the ×2 with the roll and the double point for a big heal.
Yeah. But you need to, going in for the slash here. But as we said, it's attack 1 slash cross. So it's really not even that scary.
Okay, this could be pretty huge, right? Because PacFire thinks they're safe. But they're really not, because once again, roll ×2. Oh, just whiffing it.
Oh, no.
No way.
I thought that was the ×2.
No way. I thought it hit 2. That's so unfortunate. Oh, and missing the judge. Oh, man. Oh, not like this. Not like this. Yo.
But there we see the problem with this warp step. You can't just move back out to that fourth column. You move all the way back out of this area.
Very fortunate for Salad. Yeah, that worked out. But that was just not the sequence you wanted. But hey, we have Buster Bug, which is just as good. We're going to get a lot of procs off of this. Well, wait, this is Salad, right? Maybe we're not going to get that many procs because, you know, it's not PlayerZero. No, you know what I mean? Like, there's only one PlayerZero. Like, come on. Nice, dodging the splash there, but is forced out, which means PacFire can safely go for this area grab. Panel grab just for good measure as well.
Oh, and there we have the fanfare.
Nice. The shield is so fast. Oh, the Muramasa was hot. Caught you lacking, not pressing any buttons to move, and now you're forced to deal with it. But again, this is fake pressure. The slash cross isn't doing anything, unfortunately, so it's not. It's doing something, but it's not doing enough. It's not really scary. But if it was a regular slash cross turn, imagine what Salad would be dealing with right now. Okay, I like this. Go for this. Oh, the freeze. Oh, that's so important that that barrier came out here, because now it's going to deny the damage from this breaking. Judgment's going to whiff here, not doing anything. When Rack is in the hand, very nice, but now we might get clipped here. Nice.
Shot by their own fanfare.
That was such a mix. You know, PacFire probably forgot in the moment, the momentary weakness of, okay, I want to dodge the golem, but I can still press my B button to throw the fanfare at you. And they were too concerned about Charlie, the golem there that was shot, to dodge up that fanfare. That was really good beat.
Now going for the attack plus 30 risky honey. Ooh, and yeah, going for Tomahawk instead of Beast Out. So if PacFire has Q-Force here, this could actually completely backfire on them. Ooh, going for Erase.
I don't see this as a Q-Force turn, you know? Oh, lazy beast! Oh, okay. You wanted the charge shot to actually come out there so you can get some more hits, but still getting a ton of damage out of that is pretty good. There's the bug fix. That's really nice to see right now. This means our Buster Bug strategy is fully online too. This is interesting. I kind of like Spout because you don't have the area to take advantage, right? Oh, okay. Yeah, you know,
they have warp steps, so they can't camp the center panels against the Tomahawk Beast charge.
I just realized too, if we hub here, we get rid of humor for the rest of the match, or the rest of this game rather. Oh, excellent punishment race here.
Did by going Beast Out.
Waiting for that to get the proper punish here. Very nice. Gets the charge too. You can only go in the corners. Wow. Excellent punish. Waited for the erase charge tackle. The erase tail arrow. Takes the damage to the face. Gets the exact follow-up she needs and a chip charge to deal a significant portion of damage. That was very well played. Very well played there. Man, I can't believe Salad got lazy beast. Like, what is this? Why does Salad get all the bad RNG? I really don't understand. Like, I don't get it, yo.
I mean, you say Salad gets bad RNG, but I mean, look at this color bug invincible here.
It's about to go away in like 2 seconds. This invincible ain't doing nothing for you. You know what's crazy? If this wasn't a perma-hole panel, that area grab probably would have done a hit on that risky honey. She probably would have got another set of bees out there. This is really sad, right? This is really sad. I ain't gonna lie to you. All right, nice. PacFire found a defense to start to turn off with. I actually, what? Did you see that charge shot do nothing? Did you just see? Was that me?
I think he warped through it.
Huh. I never saw that before.
Look at this hand.
What is going on? What do you do? What do you do? What is that? Yo, what do you do? What?
I mean, that's the risk you take when you run Cust 5. That is such a funny hit.
Salad. This. I don't like this Cust anymore. I think I hate this Cust. I swear to you, bro. I don't like it, bro. Ooh. Oh my gosh. What do you do? What? Symes, what do you do?
I don't know.
Salad and Twitch chat. This is really funny. It would work if it was like any other player, and you know it. There's truth to that. You know what I'm saying? There's honest to God truth. We've had people place grand finals to Cust 5 hub badge. It's true. It is so true, bro. If it was anyone else, bro, this would be fire. I promise. I can't. I really can't. Wow.
Ooh, dodging the BRS though, and yeah, PacFire out of area grabs.
You still have this hand, and I'm crying. I'm sorry.
Oh man, this ×2 assassin sword here on just a normal pen. Oh, but there's hub badge.
Wow, let's go.
Entire time,
no way. And suddenly this build is amazing. And suddenly everything makes sense, yo. Okay, she's about to draw the most godlike hands in the next coming turn, bro. Watch. Oh man, I'm crying. I mean, cause they. Oh,
look at
beautiful. This is peak One Piece storytelling right here. We sent you through chapters of pain, bro. Just chapters of pain, and now all of a sudden we've got options. All of a sudden the happiness starts trickling in, bro. That's funny. Oh my gosh. Look at this hand. He's like, oh, I can do things now. Oh my gosh. Wow. What a good match this is. Yo, whoever chose this, no, it was Honor. Thank you for choosing this. This was a great match. Whoever chose this, it might not even have been Honor. I don't know. This is great. This is great. This is great material, bro. Oh man, okay. Oh yeah, thank you, Salad, for submitting this. That's true. Oh man, that is art. Okay, you know, PacFire is not doing so bad right now. Just have to wait for that panel timeout, push forward, get some Bug Riser stacks in, invest in, you know. It's still looking a little awkward for Salad here because now we have to deal with PacFire and this panel grab, which puts on Bug Riser Sword fully online. It's going to be a footsies kind of game, but okay, you know what? I like that. I like this a lot. We can get the humor ×2 roll here that also should break this life aura. Emphasis on should. All right. Oh wait, is that enough? Oh yeah, it is enough. Gotta wait for it. Gotta wait for it. This is very important. Oh, good shield value. Good shield value. Oh, a little too early. A little too.
Oh, finally.
Nice. Oh my gosh. And get some damage and some big heals. Very nice. Very nice here. Oh, yo. Okay, we survived. We're still in here somehow. Oh. Yes, please. I want to see some bees. Oh, I rhymed. Oh, that was nice. That was pretty hot. I ain't gonna lie to you. This is still really doable. Okay, this is actually not bad. Have faith in R code. For those who are watching, R code is really insane, especially if you're playing humor. I feel like you almost exclusively have to do some sort of humor strat with roll because it's just so strong, bro.
There's
oh, it's too early.
It's too early.
Oh, how unfortunate. But this full cuss is about to put in dividends of work. Okay, I like the beast out. Go for the Super Vulcan. You're not going to get the lockdown you want, though. Maybe lead with the Judge Man, then the Super Vulcan. You get more hits in that way and turn with Bug Fix.
Well, they are uninstalled, actually, so the Super Vulcan will flinch them.
Oh, that's true. That's true. They are uninstalled. I forgot about that. Okay, that's not bad at all, actually. They're obviously going to cross-change, though, but the first action they have to do is step back. So if you're fast enough and mash out the Super Vulcan, you should catch them off guard. But going for Judgment is a little scary, too, because PacFire could just TFC a defense. Or they can just cross out. Like, there's a lot of things that can go wrong in this upcoming turn. So Salad has to play it very carefully. Okay, here we go. She opted to stop Arf with the Bug Fix instead. Very nice. And of course the recover because you just kind of needed it. That was so slow. PacFire, I'm sorry. Oh, now that one. Yeah. Very important. Not gonna get the books here. Get some P shots in. Nice. Got a couple of procs there. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, you gotta step back, buddy. Yep. Nice. Step forward, step forward. Nice. Oh, the flinch. That was good value. That was good value. And you know what? Holding on to the Super Vulcan here, very, very good touch. Because now we can do an insane amount of damage here.
Yeah, this could be it. Ooh, and avoiding the Element Man freeze.
I don't think the freeze would have connected there because of the perma hole. All right. Oh, that's huge. That's huge damage. Get him in the center. Get him in the center. Wait for it. Wait for it. No, go for the beast charge. Okay, you know that's a guaranteed 200. I'll take that. I'll take that. Your opponent's flashing now, though, and they still have Elec. So how do we?
I mean, it doesn't matter that they have elect because of the BRS.
Oh yeah, true. I like the ×2. Also gonna get the heal here. Gonna follow up. Nice decision. Oh wait, that's right, BRS. It doesn't matter, bro.
Is Salad really gonna go for the?
No way! She's doing it. Oh wait, we got the center. Gotta scare him out. Make it so it's not desirable.
Go with the center because of the perma hole.
Okay, not chip charging here is hilarious. Okay. I think Salad's got this. Yeah, we have the B shots here. It's gonna do like 80 in a couple of procs, right? Wow, Salad is so shook on her own luck that she's not even pressing B button. Look, she didn't get a single proc. She didn't even get a single one. I'm perplexed.
Salad had a great folder all along.
Shut up, Symes. The final shot was a proc. The last one, of course. She's like, I'm just gonna charge shot. I'm not getting this. Wow. Oh man. That was such a good match, yo. Oh my goodness. Wow. Excellent to both players. PacFire really did well in that set too, but I swear, PacFire, the only reason you didn't win that match at that point was because you didn't have attack max. That's how I feel at that point. Or it doesn't even have to be attack max. You just didn't have any attack investment, which is just not preferred, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, all those turns where Salad just had like the funniest, most useless bricked hand ever. Meanwhile, PacFire's just slowly tickling her with this attack one slash cross.
Dude, it's comedy, bro. The second she used one chip, we got the hub match. It made those 4 turns feel even worse. I could have just taken it, and I would have been done with it, right? Yo, who do we have next, bro?
I think we're actually doing the match that we had the skip next, question mark.
Yes, that is correct. So we are going back to EyesOfHeaven PS Raging Creator. So just take a quick look on the setups because I believe you guys have done it already. Then we'll head into the match.
All right, these are 2 names I'm not quite familiar with. Do you guys know if this is
Yeah, I think it is their. It's definitely their first Blood Moons.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's really cool. It's nice to see y'all in here. That's awesome. I love to see new players, and this is great. I love it when new players up here. All right, let's take a look at the new players and see what they're playing today. It seems like both are on Greyguard here. You can't really tell from the Navicus on the other side, but it does say in the top right if you're looking to see what versions people are playing immediately. So always look your eyes up there in the custom screens, or not the custom screens, in the descriptions, right? So we do see that both players are playing Greyguard here. However, they're playing Air Shoes variants. And this is actually really interesting because we've seen a recent drop of Air Shoes on Greyguard players because they've opted to go with tons of new bulk, or much more bulk in general, alongside some just key programs in terms of like Super Armor, Custom 1, maybe even some Cust 2 variants with Bug Fix to get Buster Bug going as well. We've seen that strategy dominating very highly, so it's actually really interesting that we see Air Shoes making a return here. What are your thoughts on that, Symes?
Yeah, I think Air Shoes is pretty good, especially when you can use it with Get On. But What I'm noticing is neither player's using the tried and true Buster Cust. EyesOfHeaven has no super armor. And Raging Potato has that bugged undershirt, which is going to give them a awful warp step.
Now, that's the scariest thing about having these bugs, especially in Greyguard, is because you really can't adapt to warp step as easily as a Bowser player can, for instance, because you don't have access to. Well, rather, it's more so that your charge shots all value being able to line up directly with a player or an opponent, right? So it's quite interesting to see that they opted to go for a warp step strategy here. Oh, wow. I just said a whole bunch of stuff. I think I muted my mic by accident. I was saying that it's really interesting seeing that, you know, going for such a really awkward bug in your cust in the forms of warp step is very, very scary to have as a Greyguard player, since having that warp bug means you can't line up those charge shots as easily as you would without it, right? And the charge shots in a Greyguard build is very important to your win con overall, because that's obvious pressure that you get that you can go ahead and try to control the zoning with your charge shots, of course, right? So it's actually really interesting seeing that Raging Potato has that warp bug in effect here.
Yeah, they're definitely going to need to rely on getting a top deck bug fix, or just using SoulXCross or tail arrows, beating over these setups. But it's these two air shoes custs, but not the Buster cust. We got this no super armor cust. Mm-hmm. And then another Gregor warp step cust. And yeah, the setups, the folders are interesting. We got this like mix of G code from EyesOfHeaven, and so that'll actually be pretty good in a Gregor mirror. And then Raging Potato has the T bros, and then also some J code chips. Soul, do you have any thoughts on these folders?
No, I think we're good.
All right, let's take a look.
Oh boy. Not only do we have two new players playing for the first time for their blood rights, you know what I'm saying? But we got the battle pressure playing too. Yes, sir. This match is already cooking. That's what I like to see. All right, EyesOfHeaven point of view here. We do have the get in turn one with the double machine gun too. That's some good damage, especially your race cross here. That's 80 per hit, hitting for 4 times. Man, do the math. It's just gonna add up quickly. But this also depends on if Raging Potato gets caught up in the center there, and he does. Oh, that's unfortunate. This is gonna hurt quite a bit. Erase Man will whiff. It does not target in that position. The counter hit before your machine gun comes out is crazy. Wait a minute. Most players have air shoes. He was never trapped to begin with. All right, I'll see myself out. The illusion of being trapped is crazy, bro. You're trapped when you're mentally trapped, and that's the truth, bro. It was the counter hit.
Players going for a slash here. Oh.
You know, having slash is a really good counter to having slash, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it really is.
there will be situations where, as a Graveyard player, you're forced into a position of your opponent having the area advantage.
No, hold up. They have this random bag foil attack.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, wait a minute.
Hold on. Mag coil with machine gun is pretty good. I think we cooked up something like that recently in a folder. Mag coil more is gas. Hold on. Let this man cook. Yo, hold up. Yo, yes, sir. Oh, the Justice one.
But once again, they both have air shoes, so...
Okay, nice. This is the uninstalled turn. We do have Kernel Force in hand as well, but we also have all these broken panels, so Kernel Force is not likely to come out because, once again, those soldiers cannot spawn on those broken panels, so they're gonna have to wait for those to clear up first. Grab Revenge as the area first that's a heavy read. How did you know? Evan? There's no way you knew. There's no way. It's just like, you read his soul, bro. Like, you just looked into his hand and was just like, yeah, I know, bro. It's okay, just let it rock. Ending the turn? Oh, that's a nice tomahawk. Non-flashing, is it gonna follow up the Tengu?
It looks like no Tengu. Ooh, not getting the mag coil out at the end of the turn.
For future reference, Eyes, you could have used mag coil tag to a machine gun, because mag coil machine gun forces the central row hit. That's kind of the strategy I went for with a recent iteration of my F-code folder. Very strong.
Well, unfortunate TFC.
Yeah.
All that area. Are we gonna get the I guess we're not getting a charge D-Dragon because of the D-Cross. Ooh, you could have gone for the times 2 charge tackle on the freeze.
He uninstalled Spectrum, bro. You can't smack me and then uninstall me at the same time. That's so rude.
That is very rude, but ooh, we do have the full Gundal force here. Will it connect? Oh, the Invis? Will he get the step on the Gundal Soul? Let's see. Ooh, the Sanct. What a defensive response from Raging Potato, but still takes a lot of damage from the Gundal Soul. Okay, yeah, going elect to clear out these Sanctuary panels.
And now we see a beast out from Raging Potato as well. What are you gonna do with this beast out? Are we chip charging? That's what it feels like. Oh, I'm whiffing here.
Or are they gonna use their own Q force?
What's actually funny is you can wait. Oh, never mind. Oh, it was machine gun. Yeah, you had me mixed. Oh, that's a kernel force. You had me Omega mixed. I'm not gonna lie. I really thought you were chip charging. You would have caught me off guard. Wow. You see, this is the power of understanding your tools, right? By holding your B button for the machine gun buster, you're basically telling your opponent, you don't really have anything. Sometimes moving around doing nothing makes your opponent think you're chip charging, makes them think you're trying to go for something specific. Go for the elect. Oh, okay, you get rid of that. Oh, 1 HP buster him before you leave. Oh, nice. Wow. Wow, you know, Heaven, you almost died there. I wonder what that felt like. Was your heart just pumping? You? Was the blood flow going through you? Like holding that B button, you were like with your dear life, like, please God, I need this B shot to do something right now. That's funny. All right, not a bad start. We're gonna trade up these area grabs. Do you have another one in hand though? Nope, it's just gonna be Element Man. Probably gonna go for the ice. Okay, you know what? I do like that actually. No. 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 Just no respect. Just no respect. No, none at all in this economy. These young whippersnappers today just don't care. Back in my day, you waited for your opponent to move out of the center before dropping your Justice 1. Oh, these kids these days, bro. Oh my gosh. The fist of justice came through, bro. Okay, I do like this Mac Coil turn. Oh, not anymore. The whole... Oh, it timed out! And it was on the grass panel. Okay. All right, you got that. Nice, nice.
Wow, super early Q Forester. Are they just gonna go for it?
I'm pulling the trigger. I'm pulling the trigger. You don't know, I don't know, we don't know. You know what I'm saying? You don't expect this. Turn, what, 3? What is turn 3? Yeah, just do it. And you're gonna that's just rude. You're gonna finish with a charge, beast charge as well? Like, just in case you didn't finish the job, you know, I'm just gonna throw my face at you real quick.
So, what do you think a charge beast charge needs to be good?
I really... Oh!
Wow.
Okay. I predict that last soldier didn't finish all the reps yet. So, Raging Potato is gonna have a split second to move up and respond with some form of defense. I think you lock in if you're Heaven because that's such a slim chance to not do anything. Oh, wow. Okay, but this is fine. He thinks he's safe. Nice. Oh, good defense. We do have the out though for the Sanctuary, which is really good. You don't trade positive. Oh, you're uninstalled.
Oh, but they do have these recovs actually, so this will even up the HP a lot.
Yeah, but it's still really scary. Ice no longer is winning in terms of damage judge. They have to go for a KO here, right? So you don't really have the option for alt win con. Okay, Invisible's gonna come out here. Tengu, man, that's a decent chunk of damage.
If they stayed in a race, they'd be dead.
Oh! Okay. Well, that was pretty hot. You got caught up in the gale storm there, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Okay. I actually really like this turn one. The lava panels are obviously scary, but it's SoulXCross. You don't just not, you know, it's like playing Virgil and not going for Helm Breakers. You know what I mean? Like, you miss 100% of the Helm Breakers you don't throw out. This is the bout. Zero guy in comments he doesn't know what I'm talking about. Doesn't know what I mean. It's okay. One day you understand, young man.
The Soul really just hit him with the young man.
AGPC. Yes, that is a Capcom reference.
The Soul's just like, listen here, you young whippersnapper.
Oh my gosh. I don't think uninstall WinRec is gonna work out here, but if it does, I'll eat my words, you know.
Yeah, they're going for the rude uninstall smack.
Step forward? No, you can't dodge that. Yeah, you got it. Oh!
Step forward?
Oh!
Oh no! Oh no! Why would he try to use your Winderack there? He was still invisible anyway.
When you think you're dodging everything, but you're getting hit every single time instead, bro. Bop, bop, bop. Oh my gosh. Wow, that's so unfortunate. I'm sorry, Heaven. That didn't have to happen. Oh wow. Flinch, move, lava flinch.
Ooh, and not even getting this element man.
Wow,
again. Wanted to fall smack.
No way. Oh my gosh. Nice. Yo, you know what? At this point, Heaven is just accepting that they're gonna get flinched every few seconds. Flinch move, bro.
Why are we leaving Slash here?
I don't know if I like that. Yeah, I don't know if I like that at all, actually. I think I would have kept Slash. Like, what do you have that's threatening me? Nothing. Yeah, nothing to threaten Slash. Oh! Oh, wait, that's your ground, man. Yeah, what were we scared of? I was about to say, this isn't in their sheet. I was very, very perplexed for 2 seconds. That's a kernel force. Oh no, there's no kernel force. That's just a Geddon. I hate Geddon. No bias, but I think Geddon is like such a degenerate chip. No bias.
Yeah, I agree. Did we get the Element Man D-Cross here?
So patient, waiting for the right moment. Very well done. Set the terms of the match right. You don't have anything to rush for. And now you get the ×2 conversion before the turn ends. That very well done. Very well done. Sometimes you don't have to do anything. You have the advantage. Why force an option that you never had to do in the first place? Make your opponent squirm, you know? Okay. Erase Man coming in. Easy follow-up from the Muramasa. Panel return, not going to do much of anything here. Wait for the flashing to go away. Real quick. Boop. That was a good, clean finish. Very clean. Excellent play from both players. That was a tough spot to be in for Raging Potato. Very hard to play out of those kinds of situations, especially when you don't draw the right tools to do so, which is kind of why it's difficult to pilot some regular plays sometimes, you know, because you just don't always have the options. But I also feel like there were a few options Raging Potato did have that just ended up whiffing or not going in the way that they wanted. But that's the game. It was a GG. Well played. Okay, up next, I do think we have Zerobillion versus the not third person. All right, Zerobillion and not third person. Not third person over here playing what looks like a V-coded centric folder. Very, very good folder to have indeed. It does allow you to have double dragons, the bubble stars. However, the main draw to V-code, in my humble opinion, is the Super Vulcan. So I'm a little sad to not see it in here when it's on code, right?
Yeah, that is pretty surprising.
Yeah, it just does so much damage with the right support. You don't even need to play double point, although I feel like you should, because it's really good. But you can just do attack plus 30 and then beast out for 800 damage, essentially, right? So, I don't know. I really feel like it's worth playing if you're playing the code for it already. But that's fine. This is still a really solid folder either way, and it's going to be able to do a lot of positioning. No uninstall to support the Elect Dragons, which is fine as well. You don't have to attack out uninstall. What I do think is interesting is that we are playing the 4 mega chip count as opposed to a 5 mega chip count. And I do think that's mostly because they wanted their codes to be a little bit more fluid as opposed to playing off-coded chips or too many off-coded chips. It seems like the off-coded chips here are all defensive value instead, so that's pretty good. We'll see.
Yeah, it is. We do have the R code against the V code here. And yeah, we've got the yes, we do have the Bubble Star Doll Thunder against Bubble Star Elect Dragon, which is pretty interesting.
I do like that R code is just seeing a little bit more play here. We see R code splash with the Bubble Star, Doll Thunder, and uninstall. And the Heat Dragon, of course. A Machine Gun Star would have been really nice to see here as well, I feel like. Just so that way you can combo it off with the Bubble Star and Doll Thunder combo, just to get rid of traps. Also, it does combo really nicely with... Oh wait, there is a Machine Gun one here. Nice! Okay, this is pretty hot. This is pretty hot. I like this a lot. No, I like this build a lot. This is a really solid build here. Low on area grabs, which is probably fine. I'm not going to really worry about that, especially since we have Judge Man and a Grab Revenge in the folder anyway. So we can very easily position ourselves to get that area and just slash lock if we really need to. Nah, this build is pretty solid. I even like the 1 win star in here. That's really interesting too. I don't know. I think both folders are very strong looking. They seem like they can compete very well. Let's see how the match shakes out for both of them. Oh man, I love Battle Air Force so much. Yo, don't laugh at me.
I'm not laughing at. I'm laughing with you.
Oh, is that what it is? Oh, I understand.
Yeah, DN4 is great. We love DN4.
We love DN4 here. That's so true. All right, Zerobillion going for the area grabs, getting that early advantage for now. Can be a little scary since your opponent is playing 4 area grabs, and using one early is basically asking to get grab revenge. But okay, no trades. We're just very fair here. Oh, nice. What a dodge to Var Sword anyway, thanks to that charge tackle. Not a terrible first turn. Not much was gained here, although not the person did roast out on the Var Sword, which is unfortunate. Also, another chip that people barely play is that Var Sword. So it's actually interesting to see it in play here. Why do you think Var Sword isn't played as often?
It's just not that good, but it does potentially have some value for Gregor, because it could be a good Tengu D cross with the Sonic Boom, and with Slash Cross it can also break a Life Aura, so that's not bad.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I think that is value within itself, right? Okay, so now third person says they wanted a Tengu answer and it was on code, which is extremely fair, you know? Also, I think there is a code for the Sonic Boom Sword for the VAR Sword default as well. So you could also get non-flashing damage, non-flashing sword damage as well. So that's actually really good.
Actually, it might be flashing because I think it's just a regular Sonic Boom instead of the Super Sonic Boom, but yeah, it's still fine. The code's like left B, right B or something.
Oh, it is flashing, so that's okay. So Super Sonic, not flash. Regular Sonic is flash. Ooh, nice tornado. I don't know if I said this before, but every time I see someone use tornado or static, I always hear Tengu Man in the back of my head from Mega Man 8. Tornado hole! that's all I ever hear. Oh, nice! They took the damage from the charge shot, but it allowed them to get a Doll Thunder response in there. That's pretty good damage, too. Doll Thunder 3 plus the 50? That's some really good eats.
Yeah, that is like 230 damage, but yeah, the Mega Man 8 Robot Masters are so funny.
Oh, yeah, I love them to death. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, whenever someone uses Spout Man, it's just, I'm Aquaman, but you can call me handsome.
Yeah, cringe. Okay, unfortunate sequence in here. Okay, dropping the anti-damage now. Uninstall does hit. Nice. That was a nice try to read there. Oh. I think you should do reverse order of that, right? Sanctuary first, and then go for the revenge, because it gives them the inability to grab area and have sanctuary panels for themselves. But in this way, now if they're not third person does find another area grab.
Ooh, yeah, but they TFC it first. Oh. Do they have to gun down?
Element in hand would really seal the deal here. Oh, okay.
With no recovs, this is pretty tough.
Yeah, that is one of the scariest things that not playing recovers in your folder, right? I don't quite love playing recover 300s either, but it's like when you have such low HP, then you need to overcompensate in terms of damage in your folder, right? I feel like you need to be playing as much synergistic damage as possible because you will die in a few combos, you know what I'm saying? This is a big turnaround.
Rush.
Life aura, but there's a win star. Not enough, 1 HP.
Yeah, they needed to go for the slash beast charge there, and they could have got it too.
300 HP. Roll. Wow. Wow. Missing out on the slash X, but having a second chance at revival with this roll here, this is really good. Judgment, the barrier 200 TFC, but the barrier will break here from the books. Erase, man. Oh, but the recover. Oh, that's so hot. Oh, I love it. 60 damage. Oh, but this is still really close. You got the flashing. Buster Proc's not coming through here. Another barrier. Oh, that's so good. Yo, no way. Bug fix too? All right, nice. That was so good for not third person in this situation. Oh, go for the dragon. So close. Oh, one Buster Proc for a really big damage.
Oh, but they have life aura. Hold on, and they... Ooh, the down to just heat cross. I mean, that would do it.
Heat cross is very underrated. The startup frames on that charge shot is really strong, but the active frames are really long, so it's like a trade-off of sorts. Another barrier for not third person here. It's gone. This should ride them out for the rest of the turn. How do you beat this? How do you get out of this situation? Oh, dang. Can't take both of those. Gotta choose one. Okay, you know what? I like this because even if you miss, they're trapped, right? They don't have air shoes. So this is a win con for you. It's all on not third person at this point. Sanctuary coming up. Oh, that's a little early.
Oh, they were
That's way too early.
It's like both players are throwing here. This is such spaghetti.
Oh, they took one. He takes one. He takes one. Grab revenge. Protected by the life warrior here is really good for you. Element. It does auto in with the fire, but the brief moment of flashing could be all that not third person needs. Goes for the break. Excellent decision. But we do have movement. Survival? Survival? Oh, no way. Oh my God. Yo. The battle pressure immediately after. This is a lot of pressure for not third person, right? If you lose this game, the set is over. But if you want to keep playing, you gotta win. So you have to play through it all. And this is not the song you want to hear when you're playing, yo. Or it might be the right motivation. We're gonna see which one it is for not third person in this case. I like this decision making from Zerobillion going right away for the uninstall. Count it!
Oh, wow.
Both players had the same brain cell for a moment. Frame one, use best move. But it worked out better for Zerobillion. Nice, there's the supersonic boom. In terms of things lost for not third person, all they lost was their super armor. So it's not that bad of a situation in that sense, but not being able to move the way you want is also scary. This was a good decision making from not third person. Now they can safely move onto that roll. Trigger rush already. Nice. The barrier will prevent the paralysis effect as well. Oh, dodging the last shot by moving. Oh, yo, you're a hero. Yeah, you're a hero, bro. You're my hero. Yeah, that was pretty good, eh? Oh man, I love this game so much, dude. Okay. Sanctuary is a really good call here. You're gonna be able to get back the movement that you need. Going with Judgment first is pretty good here. My Sanctuary.
Thank. Beat comes out.
I wonder what beat took here. Probably something that's not too consequential for not third person. Double wind direct over here. That's fine because we already added the life aura. God, this is a bit of an awkward hand. I don't know. This can be a little scary. Which row do we prioritize? Front row? Okay. Wow. Both players drawing everything they want right now because they can help clear out all of these sanctuary panels. Nice. The turn's coming to an end. You want this magnum to hit. Okay, fair enough. And
Wow, 666 HP.
Cursed HP. Cursed.
Oh, blessed HP.
All right. I like this. There's not much you can do in this position anyhow. just Roll getting tons of value here, man. The recover and damage dealing is so key. Nice, the race tail arrows going out, but it's trading positively for not third. Yeah, you know, I gotta say, not third person really cleaned up the game two situation. They are just playing so dominantly right now. But Zerobillion does have a few tricks in their hand. Can also try to get the D-Cross. Another erased arrow from not third person here. Zerobillion needs to be going for this charge. Yep, there it is. Element, is that gonna give you the opportunity to dodge? No, doesn't dodge though, but whiffing that wind rack is kind of key. Oh, okay, well, they lost the erase cross anyway, so it didn't matter as much, but you definitely wanted that D-Cross for the double damage there. The Sanctuary panels are really, really debilitating for Zerobillion as well, but we do have a way to catch the person off guard. Okay, no. This isn't gonna work. Even chip charging Kernel Force in this situation isn't good either. As long as they can't. All right, yeah, catch him slipping. Oh no! That's not what you want to see. Okay, that's pretty good. We do have an out now for Sanctuary panels in the form of Element Man. And we also have it out for the Life Aura. So it's looking okay for Zerobillion, but this does give not third person an opportunity to attack in this situation. They have to clear the barrier and that anti-damage force, but... All right. You do not want to get hit with this Bubble Star. Oh, gets hit with the Bubble Star anyway. That was so greedy. Oh no, okay, he didn't get the damage in before. Man, that would have been nice. And the Kernel Force came out! That's hilarious. Oh, so much damage.
Oh, this is
Oh no!
Oh
No! Oh, that's okay. Oh, that's okay. Zerobillion did take the first game, so it's not like they're out of it just yet. But man, just a little bit of resequencing from Zerobillion would have been much better for them. You know, starting off with the element panels removal with that Element Man would have been really good. But that's okay. Oh, we got an early trap? Oh, not going for it right away. Force aside here. Nice, nice. Both players had to play around their barriers here. Oh well, Hanta CH, thank you for the raid. That's really cool. We appreciate you, man. And welcome to the stream, guys.
Going for the D-Cross here with this Bubble Star. Let's see if that will connect.
Oh! It's always really funny to see two bubbles on top of each other. You know, one's a real bubble, the other bubble's just a bubble. You know, it's like it's really cool. Not fast enough to get into the next cut stream. Maybe it wasn't possible to get it at that point, right? But if they were able to make it to the cut stream, they could have preserved that anti-damage there. Just unfortunate. Yeah, maybe there wasn't enough time to get it there. What theme is this again?
It's the counts theme and a crossover battle. I miss doing crossover battles.
Oh, that's right. It's the count. That's why I don't know this team very well. Every time I hear this team, I'm like, what is that?
Yeah, it's my man, Hack Jack.
Yeah, Hack Jack, man. That's his name. Yes, sir. Yeah, Hack Jack. Why did he even bother translating the name if he wasn't even in the game at the end? You know what I mean? Oh my gosh, playerzero, please.
So true.
No, don't support that.
So true.
No, oh my goodness. In Twitch chat, Zero guy with the you can count on Symes when it comes to themes. That's low. That's even low for you. Oh my gosh, dude.
Okay.
Thanks, Ray coming out.
Ooh,
Counter hit.
and can't even land the judgment because of the ice panels. That's funny.
Definitely wanted it though. Was fishing for it. Like, no, please, let me get this now.
Ooh, they could go for a full synchro roll here, but or do you go for the element man to clear out the sanctuary?
I would like Element Man if there was an opportunity to also get the hit from the grass for ×2, but maybe roll is just better because it may nerf the damage, but I don't think it nerfs the healing.
No, you'll still heal for the 360. Ooh, but Beast Out coming out here from not third person. Oh no, that was a Q-Force, right? There's no way. Was that Judgment?
There's no way. There's no way.
Yeah, that was probably Judgment, which actually... Ooh, no.
Oh, no. No!
Oh, instead of the full synchro roll, we get an anger roll.
Oh, so it doesn't heal up that much more. Yeah, it's still the half. Interesting. So it counts whatever damage you do, that's how much you heal.
No. I don't think so.
No, it is full. Maybe I'm just bad at math. You got me.
Okay, but this is still down 1,000 HP. It is pretty scary against this erase beast. Ooh, Tomahawk Man.
Nice. Got the chop here. Oh, that's so valuable. That's so valuable. Yeah, good decision. I think going for grass was the right decision there. Ooh. Okay, what can you do about the second meteor in my face? This is a really good hand. But once you see Sanctuary, you know Kernel Force is not in place, so you feel pretty safe to go ahead and push to advantage. Only 114 HP left as well. This is not going to be too hard to clean up.
Oh.
No, that
was managed to avoid that, but
1 HP in a dream. Dodging them. Oh, wow. Yep. Dang, that was tough. GG's. That was well played from both players. They both played pretty well, man. I like the gameplay, but it's time to move on. Next up, we do have Alpha versus not third person. All right, so we're not getting enough of this person. We can get a third, maybe a fourth showing. All right, so we've already covered not third's build, so we don't really have to discuss that one. However, we can talk about Alpha's build here, which is pretty interesting. Now, this build almost looks like Buster Cust, but instead of Rush, we got 2 speed plus 1s.
Yeah, I think I'd rather just have Rush.
Yeah, the reason why speed is devalued here is because you don't have like Buster Bug, and the max damage you're gonna do with a P shot is 5 regardless of what you do because of bug fix, right? Or bug stop, excuse me. So yeah, I just don't see the value in having speed. Maybe they just didn't know the configuration for Buster Cust, and they went with this instead. Or they do know, and this is just what they chose for this match. but I believe if you shift this around just a little bit, you can find the way to fit in. I think I don't know how to do it from the top of my head. I mean, I do, but I don't know.
You have like the super armor over. You have bug stop either in the top left or bottom right, not the bottom left. And you have super armor like next to it. You have like cost 1 like off the edge, but you have air shoes like flip the other way.
There we go. I see it. There we go. Yeah, we have to reverse that, and then I mean, undershirt still goes in the center there, but yeah, okay. That makes sense.
But yeah, this folder is pretty interesting, actually. It kind of reminds me of like the type of builds Mercury Wings used to run, because you got the Bubble Star 3 into Gundel Soul 2 in our code, which is it's pretty good combo, actually.
Honestly, I really, really love those strats. Another thing that Mercury Wings used to go for as well was the wide shots. Not a lot of people tend to go for that chip. It is 200 damage with SoulXCross if you're playing that. Obviously, we're in Gregor here, so you're not going to get that boost. But also, Gundel Soul, even Gundel Soul 1 star is pretty solid for what it does. It does like 240 for a standard chip on star code, and that's a lot of damage, and it pierces Invis. But again, it's like, is it worth it in terms of just running Gundel Soul 3 off code? You know what I mean? Or even on code, right? Because you're running something like, I don't know, Kernel Force usually, and then it comes on code with Kernel Force, so there's this value in that way. But Gundel Soul 2 is on code, and you do get a decent amount of time with the damage when a person is bubbled, even when they're mashing, right? Because bubbled is particularly longer than paralysis in most cases. So
yeah, bubble is 150 frames, just like Freeze, and the max length paralysis like Rush.
Yeah. So it's still really, really good to convert Bubble Star into Gundel Soul 2 damage. It is a bit of a non-bro because it relies on your opponent to not be flashing to get maximum value out of that little combo, which is interesting, but it's still a good combo to have. I would still rather it than not have it.
Yeah, it is interesting that they have these R code chips, but then don't have the roll 3. Instead, they're going for Erase Man SP and Spout Man SP, which is still pretty solid. Handsome Guy SP.
It all comes back full circle. That's pretty good. But, yeah. And also, not to mention, Bug Riser Sword as the Giga here is interesting to say the least. We're going to see how this plays out for both these players. Let's hop into the match. Battle routine set. I gotta say, drawing Aquaman SP on an Ice Perversion panel is pretty cool.
Yeah, and also the Assassin Sword as well.
Do you think not third person would ever go turn 1? I was playing against PZ, right? And it's been a while since I played a competitive match, right? So I went turn 1 charge cross because you see? You see? And then PZ used Aquaman SP on me, and I cried for half an hour.
I mean, if your opponent has a Spoutman SP, don't go charge without defense.
In this case, not third person does have the defense, so they did the right play.
Yeah, although, we have this Windrak into the Spoutman SP. That's pretty scary.
They are still technically flashing. Oh, wow. Guardian Cha, thank you so much. Referring to the sacred text of the N1GP, you have to be there to find out. Go to the N1G general chat, type in /quote in that number.
Do it in the memes chat.
True. Oh, yeah. Meme chat. I apologize. Hold on. I like the support from Evercurse. Crying for a half hour after facing PZ is standard. Nah, I agree, bro. Like, that's awesome. Oh man. Question mark? Oh man. Double area grab, but not with the slash cross. Not sure if I'm a fan, but we do have the second one for the life where, oh wow.
Oh,
that was like,
Oh, you don't even need the bubble stars now. You can just straight up Gundel soul them.
You know what's even worse, bro? You can't even grab revenge with the wind rat because that rock cube that is so hot. That is so sick, bro. Oh my goodness. There's the wind rack. There's the Aquaman.
Now, if only they were
my goodness.
Cross, but
double wind rack won't save you. That barrier won't save you. Yeah, hold this, hold both of them. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And the tackle too. Oh my god. Yo, not third person. I'm sorry, man. Start thinking about game 2, man. You get, we make adjustments, bro. We also cry that we're not playing Blast Man in the phone. Yeah, this is exactly why you play Blast Man Star. There are many great Mega SP chips, but there are seldomly very good Mega Star chips outside of like the terrible trio. There's Groundman Star. There's Blastman Blastman Star. Like those chips are niches for a reason because one does more damage than average star coded Mega chips, and the other one clears your back row. So in this situation, Fanfare would get destroyed, and you'd be able to at least move again. But yeah, this is rough. This is a rough situation to be in. And you have anti-navi too. This is nothing you can do. Oh wow! All right, GG. Go on to game 2, bro. that was rough. Well done for
that
Alpha.
was very rough.
yeah, that's not a good feeling one. Yeah, it's like you position yourself to do the best you can, and then that happens, and it's like, wow, like what do I do now? How do I answer this, right? Like, and even having the awareness to drop the rock cube on that square far away from the opponent too is just very insightful. It was really well played. I agree with Honor Knight in Twitch chat. Trying to scare him out, not working very well. Gonna take the ×2 from the Judgment on a bubble. Not enough time. Oh, there is enough time. Wow, that was just so much damage from Alpha. Did that hit? Oh, it did hit. All right, nice.
Is he gonna try and wind rack the rock cube with the flash cross?
Yes.
Oh my god, you are a madman.
Yeah, that's pretty sick, right? What's better than that is too, I mean, if you knock this into the face of a slash cross player, like, I wonder how much damage that will do. You know, will that decross it?
I think it should, right?
I really don't know. I want to know, but I don't know. Oh, it doesn't matter to decross. I want to see this happen. Yes, show me the 3 times. Show the step back. Yes. No. No.
I mean, it does still get rid of the life aura. That's pretty good.
It was for the research.
Yeah, I wanted to see it too.
No, man. I really didn't know this interaction. I was very happy. No. AndMySax says it would have been 600 damage. And infinite psychological damage for sure. No, you got it after that. not third person. What are you talking about? The combo got rid of aura top tier.
Yeah, it was still great value.
Yeah, true. Oh man.
Oh no! What are you doing? Got caught
Throwing.
mashing.
Thorn. Won't baby sword! No! No!
Team BN missed the sword.
Oh man. Oh my gosh. Wait, what is that a reference to? Like, is there an important part of the game where you have to hit a bar sword command?
In BN3, they spam it a lot.
Ah, that's hilarious. Erase Man will connect despite the movement if you place it in the center. Oh, and we still get the full hit. Yeah, step forward. Oh. Yeah, keep walking forward. Oh. Does this count? Wow, no! No, Alpha!
Taking all the hits from the erase cross charge from the Flash X jump.
Wow. Wow. I think that was an emotional roller coaster for me. Like, that was a lot for me, you know what I'm saying? That hurt my feelings, bro. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. No, I think that's correct, Evercurse.
No, because it should only hit on the one panel once.
Yeah, they jumped.
2 hits.
They jumped forward, took damage, and then they returned to the original panel, took damage.
Yeah, but the hitbox on the original panel should have no longer been active.
Oh, I don't know.
Huh. We're gonna have to get the research team on that one.
The R&D? R&D team, you got a job. This is why I love Honor Knight. Already on it. Push his glasses. Cracks knuckles. Cue the Hackerman theme.
Oh, and both players going slash here on turn 2. And both players going life aura.
Such gaming. Such content.
This is what some peak Gregor action looks like here. Okay, dropping the bug fix.
That step back. You know, that intimidated me. Like, why'd you do that? Like, what are you doing? I'm scared. He did so quickly, too. Oh my gosh. Like, what, do you have the area? No. Vibe check. They both went. This is like a mirror match to behold. Okay. Can follow this up too with some extra damage from this sword. Ow, ooh, and the ooh, baby. Oh, wow, couldn't step back in time. Wow. Yeah, you don't trade positive anymore. You almost always lose this trade once you lose super armor. Gundelso first is interesting. I want to see Rock Cube shenanigans again. Like that's just so cool to me. About to start calling Alpha the Rock Cube Slayer, bro.
Oh wow.
What do you go for? Break panels? Nice decision. Oh, very nice. But the Invisible's gonna last a little bit longer. Oh, not when you didn't have a punish for it. Yo, imagine if we get the double. It won't happen again, right? No, you're not gonna lock him up like that again. Take the Gundelsel. Take the Gundelsel. Damn. No. What are you doing? Don't throw. You're gonna break your own cube. Yes. No. Oh my god. No.
Oh, both players are going for Erase Man here.
All right, first one down. Can't do anything about that. Hilarious. Oh.
The rock cube was Uno reversed. Now it's actually protecting not third person from the slash cross. Oh, not if they stay in the bottom though. Oh wow, the fanfare unlocking the.
I'm face palming so hard right now because your rock cube just stuffed your own slash, and now you got to cross. I'm just face palming, bro.
Hello, just face palming. I'm
Symes. Oh my gosh. Not on stream. Oh man. The bubble star doesn't do anything here either. Never mind. Ooh.
Sometimes fanfare deserves to get smacked. Oh, not going for the VRS here, going for the Gadon Gundal Soul.
I like it. I also like beast charging.
Yeah, a beast out here would have been interesting.
Yeah, I think I value the beast out more than anything else, honestly. Electragon doing some decent damage. Anti-Navi. Oh, that's not what you wanted. Oh, it is what you wanted. Very nice. Well done.
No, because the Gadon was lost, actually. So that's...
Wow. Good punish. Yeah, I think I would have liked that beast charge here. I would save the area grab. I don't think I would take it.
Oh, are they gonna beast charge it?
I don't like this. I think I definitely would have saved that area grab.
Oh, well.
You got it. I'm wrong. And you clear that too? All right. I apologize. I'll never disrespect you ever again, Alpha.
Oh, but the Sanctuary, suddenly that will let them take a lot more BRS that's...
This is getting really close. 255 to 205. Only a 50-point lead. But 3 of these and it's over. Actually, no, 4 of these. 4 charge shots and it's over. Not that person giving it a little bit more thought. This is the end of the round here, so the winner takes all.
Oh, a beast
over.
Oh, no!
All right, well, you got that. Like that was pretty good. Like, yeah, GG, GG
Yeah,
to both players. That was pretty
crazy
good.
ending.
Yo, man, you got me. it happened so fast. I don't think I could have responded to that either. That was really good. Oh my gosh. GG's.
Yeah, definitely well played to both sides. But before we head into our next match of the day, we are going to be taking a short 5-minute break, and then we'll be back to continue the stream. All right. Thank you everyone for your patience. Now we'll be heading into the next match. But before we do so, unfortunately, Symes is going to be leaving us for the rest of the stream, and I will be replacing him on commentary.
Yeah, it was hype matches, and we got more hype matches left to go, but that'll be it for me today. Bye.
Wait, hold on. What if I offered you one Scooby snack?
One Scooby snack for what?
For you to stay.
Maybe next time. Oh,
okay. Oh, 2 Scooby snacks.
Yeah, next time for
all
sure.
Right, you got it. All right, bye, son.
Alright, yeah, thank you again for joining us, Symes. And now let's head into the setups for our next match with AndMySax vs the third person. So we've already seen not third person play. We basically know their folder plan and how they want to go with it. But now, give us the lockdown on AndMySax's folder, Sol.
So, obviously, the message here that AndMySax is giving us is that people are crying because the moon is upon us. You see, the is like it's coming unto us. Yes.
Why is there crying?
Because it's a blood moon.
Yeah, but how did you get the crying bit from the message?
QQ.
Oh.
So the Q is a giant eyeball, right? And the line is the stream of tears. That's why you put QQ.
I thought it meant quick question. Or someone wearing a monocle. But anyway. As you mentioned, that's actually a pretty scary folder, but it mostly relies on a lot of utility, which I think Gregor can get away with a lot more than Balza. So you have a lot of like recovery, area grabs, defensive chips, panel return. There's the anti-recovery, which is spicy tech I like to see.
Yeah, honestly, this build is really, really strong, and I actually kind of like the Machine Gun 3 with the same code as Muramasa, because on the same turn, not only do you pack a little bit extra of a punch with the Machine Gun 3, but you also deal with the traps before dropping Muramasa, so that could be really interesting.
Yeah, I mean, with Gregor, you can always go into EyesOfHeaven to get the extra damage, but I feel like personally I would take Machine Gun Start just so you can use it with like your Q first turn or your auras, Neoberry, whatever turn you want to, and the damage isn't too big of a difference.
Yeah, it's a pretty interesting build to say the least. But you do see the Muramasa and the Neo variable here, which I know you're pretty happy about.
Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty spicy combination. Both are very strong. Though unfortunately, not third person is running Gregor, so there is no Tengu Man to decross. Tengu cross.
Yeah, so you still get a really solid punch out of these chips, but it's not that much more threatening, right? I don't know, but Muramasa is always threatening. It's not 1k damage, but 500 is still dang good, bro.
Definitely, yeah. I mean, one chip doing 500 damage is like as good as it gets. Almost more damage than the mega chip base in Africa.
the fact that you said Mega, like that hurts my feelings.
I mean,
Like, it's okay. When Symes did it, it was like I expected him to troll me, but from you,
okay,
that hurt my feelings.
interesting. I mean,
interesting.
I mean, to be honest, calling it a mega chip is like doing base favor, because that much damage for a mega chip is fine, but like for a giga chip, that's even worse. So
Wow!
he was like doing you a favor for it.
Wow! Yo, just roll the clip, man. I'm done with you, bro.
All right, and we can see the drawback of having anti-recovery in the folder, which is you can get it turn 1 where it doesn't have much value, though thankfully this time not third person is running 2 recovery 300, so maybe down the line you can do quite a bit of damage actually. And there is the Gundle Soul and the Grab Revenge as well, which you also don't want to see in turn 1, where it's literally impossible to get Q-Force unless you have Shuffle.
I also gotta say, I do like the trap anti-recovery, because your opponent does also happen to play recover 300s, and that does give you the opportunity to lock out the recover. Like, you lose the 300 HP first, gain a poison panel, and then use the other recover to get back to what you started with originally. So it kind of negates 2 chips in their folder, which is always valuable.
Yeah, definitely. Though in this particular case for AndMySax, I feel like they're only running 2 traps with the anti-navi anti-recovery, so that makes it give a lot less value, because your opponent can more easily guess which trap you have up and just avoid it or never use the recovery.
And I gotta say, not a great start for AndMySax here, taking double the hits from the erase charge and losing out on a mega chip. Definitely not the greatest turn here, but it's not like the game is over completely yet. We do still have the Grab Revenge here with the Gundle Soul, but no Kernel Force just yet. Deciding that getting this area back is pretty important, but I think getting the area back is more important than anything else. Like, beasting out here, probably not necessary. Go for your charge shots, get your area back, maybe put on a little bit of pressure with the Wind Rack so you can threaten the decross. Maybe that's why they want to go for the beast out, is to threaten the decross, which does make sense. Yeah, I don't even think recovery is needed in this situation either, you know? Oh, taking another double hit. This is not good. Oh no. That won't help you either. Okay, the drag will stop the first charge. And this just goes to show you how powerful Gregar is. Despite all this punishment that AndMySax is doing, they still dealt a significant portion of damage to not third person as well. So they still have some pressure coming into this upcoming round. But I gotta say, I don't really love this hand. Maybe we're gonna see some chip charges. A decross is being threatened here. Invisible in a decent timing though. Not gonna dodge that one. Dodges the second. Nice, gets the punish. Very done. Very well done. You can get a second one if you time it. Nice, nice. Here we go. And just like that, an immediate turnaround for AndMySax. This is looking really, really strong. And the anti-recover is still in effect here. Maybe if you camp the anti-navi, that could be good, but more often than not, the person will try to lead with the recover because they're so low on HP, so you want to give your opponent the opportunity to make that mistake, right? And then just hard punish right after. In fact, I think they just lose the game if they try to go for it right now. Nice DFC, gonna get some decent damage here. 47.
But now it's all about that recovery. It's not third person. Oh, no recovery. We know now it's Sanctuary Code.
Okay, anti-navi does come up now.
Ooh.
Oh, it definitely came up now. Okay, I guess not, but this...
No! Completely misses. But now even the buster's good.
Okay, team. Yeah, that's it. GG, go next thing.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the things people like about Gregor vs Gregor matches, that they can be really explosive. We've seen how much HP both these players had at the beginning, like, and they just, it's all disappeared.
Literally in like seconds. And that's why it's so important to have your attack max in a Gregor build, or even a buster up 1 with attack 4, because those Navi pieces just give you so much value. At any time you can apply pressure just by having a really good charge shot. And that's not to say the Tengu charge shots are bad. In some ways they can be really, really good too. Or you're even better, right? If you can get a full area lock with Tengu cross charge shots, you know, that's really strong. Or if you can position ground cross charge shot, you can get some good hits out of that too.
Like Dragon, with that plus 50, doing 200 damage in one hit is definitely painful, though at least there wasn't a bubble leading up to it. Ooh, let's see if the D-cross happens. Oh no, getting flashing, so maybe going for a leg now, yeah.
Panel turn doing God's work here, gonna get all these nice panels back to us. That is a very interesting tech to have in a build, by the way, especially for those players who aren't playing shoes. It is just one of the many answers you can have to a get-in strategy that your opponent places on you. And the reason why it's so nice is because you do have that extra bit of HP to survive through those get-in turns that someone might try to give upon you. And then you can find your answer in the form of panel turn or sanctuary in the upcoming turns, because you still have that survivability. So that's kind of what the strategy is when you do these bulkier HP builds from Gregor players.
Oh, nice movement, avoiding the erasement so they don't have to use the life aura too early. Getting it anyway before using it, which feels like a bit of a waste, but I feel like that's how it's usually used, so you deny your opponent's TFC. So
yeah. And you know, it's a little bit better in that way. Like, yeah, you take what, 160, 170, that's okay. But I'd rather take 170 than 400, you know what I mean? Or something really powerful in the form of a mega chip. So,
yeah, definitely. I mean, it also kind of depends on what your opponent's playing. If you're going against like a base or like the main Giga chip or an SP Navi, like Element Man SP as you mentioned, then it can definitely be a good strat.
Slow gauge coming into play here, but that's not going to matter too much for not third person, because their barrier is still up and they can still... Oh, okay, now it's gone.
Ooh, now the life aura.
That's so good. That is so good.
Yeah. Thankfully, AndMySax has that last chip to chip charge and the lands. But this has been a very painful turn. AndMySax lost a lot of HP this turn.
But we're willing to take it all back in a matter of seconds. We do have Colonel Force in hand and 2 area grabs as well. So this is going to be a very, very dangerous turn coming up for not third person. But AndMySax is going to have to find a way to get around that anti-damage that was placed just now, which isn't too hard to do, especially since you do have Erase Beast in position. So you can go for one of these beast charges, deal with that trap, and set up next turn very nicely with that area grab all the way in the back there.
Yeah, but I guess the main worry is looking at not my third person side, because they might go into their own beast out, use their own Q force, and maybe it is coming.
Oh, okay, no, we definitely know it's not now, because Sanctuary C is not Q, right? So we know it's not going to be a Colonel Force turn for not third person. But it does put a very big wrench in AndMySax's point of view. Okay, area grab did come down. I very much expect Elect Frost to come out for AndMySax in the next turn. That's not good either. This is really going to delay the usage of Colonel Force in the upcoming turn.
Yeah, the
those
worst
broken panels are just not...
Yeah, exactly. So that's the worst part. So the wind drag pushing back and breaking all these cracked panels, which means that AndMySax has to wait for quite a bit before using that Q force. So thankfully, this is a slow gauge turn, so there will be enough time for the panels to repair.
But while you're waiting, that does give now third person an opportunity to strike back, right? But we don't know exactly how that will look because there's not anything too explosive in terms of like a super Vulcan to be worried about here. So maybe there will be enough time for AndMySax to adjust to this development. Also, I do think not taking Colonel Force in this situation, this is your last chance to have it with Beast out. The only way you'll be able to do it afterwards is to Beast over, which still can be really good, as we've seen earlier.
Yeah, I'm not sure about Beast over. I feel like it's a bit risky, especially if you have no way of dealing with these holy panels that the opponent has.
This area grab is very well timed. Oh, but so is not third person denying it. Do you have the second one though? No, okay, so it does look like it, and AndMySax will win that. And as a matter of fact, we'll get the cross here as well.
Now just stand on the holy panels so you don't take damage for no reason, yeah. And you get to keep your area. Nice.
Don't trade here because you're still technically behind on life. I think trading is not great.
Especially with that recovery 300 coming down. Now we know, I think this is the first one, so maybe there's another one coming down the line for the anti-recovery to get used. Ooh, this is a lot of different codes. I don't think they want to go for the Beast overplay quite yet, especially with no Gundel Soul in hand. So they'll have to take it slow and just go with what they can do.
Yeah, no way. But I do think SoulXCross is an excellent decision to go with here. But that Invis will not stop a Grab Revenge. And I don't believe we've seen Grab Revenge just yet. Or have we?
I'm not sure, but I think on the plus side, the Grab Revenge is in Z code, so there is no risk of it coming out with that Q-Force. And this is the last turn for not third person's Beast out. So if the Q-Force coming, now is the best time. Ooh, never mind.
Oh, it's not coming. Elect Dragon is off code.
Ooh.
Oh, that's sinister.
Oh. Wow.
Nice. Oh, but not going for the freeze. I think that was a good decision.
Yeah, definitely. That was both getting rid of the grass, both getting rid of the holy panels and dealing the damage as well. So now this is probably a good turn for a Beast over, to be honest.
You have 745 HP, but you do threaten a loss. Okay, they both could beast out and both go for Colonel Force, and it just becomes a useless turn. But I do think that edges out in AndMySax's victory because they still have Neo Variable and Muramasa in hand.
So I guess the main thing I was worried about is the Beast over from not third person's side because they can use their own Q-Force.
Nice.
But yeah, maybe this is going to play out better. Let's see who's going to end up.
Chip charge, yep.
Oh, disconnects. That's going to be quite a lot of damage. But if they go for the double life sword, it's a difficult command. Nice!
Oh, let's go! That's so good! It just about evens up the match here. Some really cheeky last minute Buster procs, well, not Buster procs, but Buster jams in general. But man, I don't even know where third person is on the map anymore. I can't seem to find them. Do you see them? It looks like AndMySax is also trying to find their opponent right now, but just can't seem to find their opponent on the screen.
Oh, is that 404? Oh, I see. Okay, I get it. See, I know.
I'm here. I understand that reference. Okay, I do think this is a really good time to beast over, but I gotta say, I don't know if not third person is thinking the same thing, because if they are, they weren't.
Yeah, so this is what I was worried about. Let's see how. Oh no! Dodging the wind drag, double area grab. So this is going to.
Survival!
Wait, but the grab revenge, is that going to be enough damage? I think that might bring them down to 1 HP. No, that is game.
Wow. Grab revenge is so strong, doing 40 damage per panel taken. Is it 40 or is it? Yeah, that's 40.
Yeah.
So good. Very strong. That was a close match. Wow. Really good game.
Yeah, I mean, that was definitely quite the ending. I was wondering if AndMySax could have gone into a Muramasa beast over, but it turned out this was the better play.
Yeah, it really worked out in their favor and just enough damage to get that KO, and that's all you really ever need, right?
Indeed. And with that, let's head into the setups for our next match of the day with AndMySax vs playerzero. So we've just gone through the not third person gauntlet with 3 matches in a row against them, but now apparently it's the playerzero gauntlet with 4 matches in a row showcasing me somehow. So that's going to be interesting.
This is like organized. I feel like this was not a purpose.
I do want to say I had nothing to do with the matches picked or the order they were done in, so that's not me. So I'm here for the ride with you all.
Yo, I don't know. You think it was? I don't know. I'm not so sure. So what the hell ended up like this? Crazy. Can't be me. Yeah, I know. But you know what? Let's talk a little bit about this build, PZ, because this is a really, really solid build. I love it so much. It does so much damage, and it can invalidate those moments of grief and vulnerability that your opponent has in the form of flashing with those elect pulse 2s, and it just feels so interruptive. Talk to us about it.
Yeah, so I mean, starting from the top, I guess, it does have 2 Geddons in the folder, which is going to be very painful for AndMySax since they don't have air shoots. You've spoken about the panel return, the holy panel in the previous game, so these might see a lot of value. But yeah, as you mentioned, I mean, A code is pretty strong code. You get the pulses, there is that free elect dragon, and a bunch of other things that I didn't decide to run. On the side, there is also that Meteor Knuckle Gundel Soul Leovari, just to add in a bit more damage. We don't need to mention more massive.
Wow. Nerith cringed a little bit.
It's the other way around. Don't tell Nerith that I am running.
Oh, yeah. My lips are sealed. But okay, so tell me a little bit about this. What gave you the inspiration to go A with N Splash here? Like, I know N is like your default at this point. This is something you love to use, the Meteor Knuckles. The Gundel Soul 3 is coming in more often now, which is really strong too. I really like that splash. What made you go with A code here?
I mean, I was thinking about using something with pulses, so it was really between A and J code, and J code is basically a more boring A code. I did want to get some spice points from Shadow, so I had to make up for running the 2 Geddon somehow.
Yeah, Geddon's it's definitely top 5 battle chip in this game. Like, even more powerful than some Gigas, I feel like. Like, Geddon just does so much for you, and it's star code, and it's no element. So you can beast charge it if it's useless. Like, it is never a useless chip, and that's the best thing you can ask for in an army Swiss knife or any kind of utility tool. This is exactly what you want it for, and again, just applies that as you need it. But, you know, honestly, there was a point in time in the N1 GP where Geddon was so prevalent. People were playing Geddon so much that we were forced as a Gregor player to run air shoes. And if you weren't, you were just getting dominated by this. And even if you were, like panel return, wasn't a tech at the time. It was Sanctuary was very commonly used, but panel return wasn't commonly used at the time. Neither was Holy Panel. Element was still there, but people weren't really thinking about Element to make ice panels like that at the time too, unless you were like a really top up there player. So these were situations that you just didn't know how to handle as a newer player, especially for me, right? I was just like, dang, like, how do I maneuver around Geddon in this situation, because I'm just getting destroyed by this chip. So people defaulted to running air shoes, and then that's when people started trying to brainstorm ways to get air shoes with more cust, or air shoes with this, or air shoes with that, because it was such an important thing to have. It wasn't until that big win with the Chonk version of Gregor that people started defaulting to that, because they thought that was the best thing. And that only got popular because Symes was playing the panel return, the Sanctuary, the Holy Panel to circumvent not having the shoe. So it's all very interesting.
Yeah, definitely, and we can see it in this matchup as well. So AndMySax, we've already seen how they play, so we know their main plan, and we do know the value that the panel return and Holy Panel can have. But with that, I believe we are ready to head into the match. we are watching this from AndMySax point of view, we do see that turn 1 bug fix, which
Bug
is
fix?
quite nice to have, yeah.
Turn 1 bug fix is like the greatest gift you could ever get. That's not on like a Christmas day. Like, I just need that. Like turn 1 every time, especially as a Greyguard player. Now this is a huge sigh of relief. I don't have to deal with the cuss bug. I get maximum profits from Buster bug. Barely any like HP drops, twos. It's just everything you ever want in a single chip. That's our hub batch, which is crazy to think about.
Yeah, I mean, AndMySax is running custom bug level 1 and the Buster bug level 3. So both of these being bug fixed can have good value.
All right, there goes the bug fix. Turn 1. You're gonna get smacked for your. Uh-oh.
Not using Raceman as TFC, but there it is, getting a lot of value with interrupting the charge shot.
And I gotta say, I know that's the area grab in your hand. Yo, once you see PC go for turn 1 Tengu, that's what it is.
Ooh, nice.
Wow. You're dirty. You tried it. You really tried it. You really tried it. Honestly, you know what? I actually really respect this play. AndMySax is like 300 is enough. I'll take 600. That's fine. We need to get this going yesterday, not tomorrow, not after breakfast. Now, like effective immediately. Tengu cannot be here anymore. Because once you're put in this position by a Tengu player, it is extremely hard to get yourself out of it.
Yeah, and I mean,
but that should have been a TFC. That should have been a TFC. I don't like that.
Oh, this is going to be the maximum damage, and it does go through, so that's not an anti-damage. It was an anti-sword.
Anti-sword, bro. Oh, no. No. Luckily, they did have access to... Luckily, they did have access to all that area, because that Geddon would have been another lock for playerzero in this situation. But AndMySax does have Buster Bug here, just like playerzero does, so they can still eke out a decent amount of damage if they're lucky enough to get those procs. So it's not like you're losing out on tons of damage here, but the pressure is insane right now because of the Geddon. Of course, you did draw these Recover 300s and this anti-navi, which should probably come up and help you out decently well, but the advantage is still very clearly in playerzero's field because you can't move, you can't go anywhere. So you're ending up hoping that your opponent doesn't have the Neo variable or even the Gundel Soul. Like there's just so much that PC can do in this situation. He can even go for Tengu Beast and start tip charging for those Tengu Beast charges. It's a lot.
Ooh, so it's an interesting decision here for AndMySax, thinking about going into SoulXCross to deny potential charge shots, but I do have only 3 area grabs in my folder and I used all of them in turn 1. So no more area grabs for me. Ooh, nice.
All right, the defense for the Meteor Knuckle, which was very important, gets off a charge shot, knocking away that anti-damage, but not enough time to go ahead and use that final chip in the hand here. Oh, we're going to see a SoulXCross coming into play here. I wonder if you have the foresight to go for a dust, but you kind of also don't want to throw away Tengu because you haven't seen your opponent use Life Order just yet. So it kind of puts on a little bit of pressure in that regard. But now that we do see this area grab in the hand, maybe, oh, okay. Oh, this is tough.
Yeah, I mean, I do have another Geddon still hasn't been used, I believe, so there's another reason to stay in Tengu, but looks like Beast Out is the play for some reason.
That probably does mean some Beast charges will come out. Okay, we'll go ahead and take back some of these panels.
Ooh, Judgment coming down. I feel like that was actually a bad Judgment because in that position AndMySax couldn't really hit me. So I would have forced them to use another area grab and then I could have judged both of them. Ooh!
Oh, before the life, don't put your life order down. What you waiting for? All right, there we go.
Yep, that Muramasa was full damage. I think it was like few frames before AndMySax stepped on the Holy Panel.
Yeah, that was really, really solid conversion there. But now what makes this problematic is that you can also find that one of, oh, do you play two wind racks? Oh, that's so unique. For Falza, usually Falza players only play the one, but playing two here does combo very nicely with elect pulses, which we haven't seen yet. So this can be a really big turn coming up for you. Oh no. AndMySax likely knows that's happening though.
Actually, I think we saw one or two of the pulses in turn 2, but I'm not quite sure. Looks like this was a dust turn though. Element Man SP. Ooh, but the anti-navi is going to change that into a normal Element Man, so it's going to override that. Yeah, that would have removed both the Life Aura and the Holy Pantheon.
Really well played from AndMySax. Good tip damage here.
Ooh, and being patient, waiting for that charge shot as well. Ooh, almost deleted with the area grab.
Pressuring forward, good decision. Going for the beast charge at the very end here. Oh, it doesn't have it. Okay. Oh man, that was so close.
Yeah, if any of the viewers are wondering, oh, this is playerzero playing. Sure, I mean, or was playing. Surely he knows how the game's going to end. And trust me, I forgot like 5 minutes after the game. I just forgot about it. So don't worry about it. I don't remember any of these games.
Like after the game is done, we forget about it and throw it away.
Yeah, basically. I'm just as confused as you all, so don't worry.
You know, that's really interesting. Do you sometimes look at these and then just go, why did I do that?
Yeah, I've already had that happen. Ooh, Element Man. Oh no, there is a bad TFC. Because now the invis is going to stay down for AndMySax with no way of interrupting it. And looks like the Neovar is going through turn 1 D-Cross.
Dang. That's a pretty big loss here, but we do still have a ton of streak. Wow, on the ice panel is crazy. We can follow up with a charge shot. We definitely have the time.
And that turn 1 bug
plus the procs actually. Wow. Oh, not a single proc came out there. Luckily for AndMySax.
Actually, in that position, AndMySax decided against using their anti-recovery, which I do like, because now, when they use their anti-navi, I'll be confused. Oh, do they have the anti-recovery or is it anti-navi? I'll have to check. But if they used it already, then I would know the next one is going to be anti-navi, if that makes sense.
That does make sense, actually.
You sounded surprised, Sol.
No. Did you see the explosiveness of A-Coach just unrivaled, man? You can just do so much damage so quickly.
Oh, but now the gun is coming down though. Looks like AndMySax just has the immediate answer with using their panel return. This is the value of panel return, completely nullifying that full Gadget turn.
Area grab at the tail end of the turn here is pretty good for a Colonel Force turn. No wind rack in hand, so it can be a little scary to go for it immediately, but you know what? You miss 100% of the Hellbreakers you don't throw out. I say go for it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, one play could be to go into ElectCross, try to land that paralysis, and then going with that Q-Force during that. But obviously, that also has other types of counterplay, so...
Going for a Yeet Mass? Oh, God! He's the right buttons! Oh, immediately throwing up anti-damage frame 1.
Or is it anti-damage? It could be another trap, especially if it's now layered by a different defense. Oh, looks like AndMySax is playing it extra careful, just going for the Life Aura instead of tip charging it.
Nice. Well done. Looking really good right now for AndMySax. Very tail end, invisible drop with a ring drag. We had it the whole time. You're a madman. Why did you wait?
Why? Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, good question. Maybe it was for the invis, but I don't really know. I think it was for the invis. I hope so.
It could have been a situation where you're like, wait, hold on, I have this.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I'm just coming up with these excuses for my past self. So who knows? Ooh, but the Meteor Knuckles 2, 3, 4 hits.
That's so good. Oh no, the only 84. It's definitely. Oh wow, that was rude. You didn't even finish with the cross slash. You went Sonic Boom Buster Shot like.
Yeah, I mean,
wow.
Cross Slash would have brought AndMySax to 1 HP with flashing, and they would have been able to use these recoveries. So that was still a good position if they could survive the last second there.
That's true. Wait, how much HP do you have?
I think it wasn't much.
Oh, okay.
Oh, on a night saying he bets I had an anti-recovery. To be honest, I feel like if I did have an anti-recovery, then I wouldn't have deleted. I would have waited a bit for attack.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe. We'll never know.
All right, again, turn 1 going for Tengu. There is the PZ special. I think the only other player that does that immediately is Nerith. Trying to get the pull forward is
oh no.
Oh, is it anti-sword? It is.
Was,
that's
yeah,
sad.
okay. But then the judgment, is this going to be followed up by an area grab D-cross? Or even worse, is that going to be a new vary? Oh no, wait. Oh, just... Whoa, never mind.
You didn't react. You stepped back for why? Why did you do that? No, playerzero.
Yeah, I wonder why. Who would ever make a play like that? I would definitely never do anything like that. That's just stepping up for no reason, even trying to land a charge shot while the opponent is flashing. Yeah. Definitely a new player here.
Same, like, who is this playerzero anyway? So como jogador zero. That's funny. He can bleed just like this. It's crazy. That is crazy. Yo, that's so funny. Oh man, in hand. Okay, good combo.
More of a jump scare. But now,
I think the neutral beast charges for default beast cross or beast out, excuse me, is really underrated. They do solid damage,
Yeah, I definitely agree. And they have a really fast charge time as well. It was like 20 frames or something. It's very quick. Now going to Dust Cross with the bug fix. To a life aura. Okay, more defense.
Sitting on this element hand, I don't know what this element man is doing. Yeah, you just time to throw it away, bro. I agree with the grass though. That could be good.
I feel like grass can backfire, especially since I'm running an Element Man SP, but looks like AndMySax is also running an Element Man SP this turn, which will remove the life aura.
And grab will take care of that anti-damage if it is. There it is.
Ooh, now landing charge shots. Ooh!
Wow, got him too. Very nice value there from the beast charge. There's nothing bad about Dust Cross, man. Dust Beast, Dust Cross, they're just insane. Like, how you have, hold on, this is rant time. How you have a cross that allows you to go through your folder with efficiency, and then when you beast cross it, it also gives you invulnerability frames on a beast charge. That's not fair, bro. There's nothing fair about that. That's so good. Oh my gosh, I can't. But that's not to say that Erase Beast isn't just as broken. The Erase Tail arrows do so much damage, heat-seeking missiles, piercing through traps and invisible. Like, you can't even defend it. Like, there's some ignorant stuff on both sides, I ain't gonna lie.
I'd probably argue that Erase Beast is on the stronger side, but this turn AndMySax is potentially going for the kill, so going for that Muramasa Windrak or Windrak Muramasa combo, and then a chip charge at the end. Let's see how it goes there. Ooh!
Oh!
But because of the broken panels and the lack of air shoes.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4 hits.
Ooh, this is still very close. The Gundam Solar ends up completely missing.
Good punish.
Even no!
Oh, he survived. He survived. But that's no. PC.
Oh wait, the recovery 300s. They might be bringing back the game. What are you saying so?
What trap is that, PC?
I don't know. Could be an anti-sword, anti-knife. I don't think we've seen any of them. Oh, beast over. Oh, it'd be anti-recovery, right? Yeah. Oh, who knew it was anti-recovery?
I hate it here. I hate it here so much, bro.
Anti-recovery value. Hate to see it.
This is just before he said, you know, if I didn't.
Oh yeah, I did say that. Maybe I shouldn't say that.
I hate it here so much, bro. Oh my god. Oh man. Wow, who do we got up next? I know this is the gauntlet. The PC gauntlet has begun. So next up is playerzero versus Underdog.
Yeah, Underdog, also known as Rockin. So we've already seen my folder play, but I don't think we've seen Rockin's folder.
Yeah, Rockin has a really interesting build here with the Cuss 2 and, of course, having the Shield program. Hold on, I have to double check to see if there is a hub in here. Wait a minute.
No, there are no Giga chips. So usually when you see like blank sheet like that, it means that people didn't label it correctly, so they lose the star, which is something weird for people who make the correct labeling. But there is no Mega chips, there is no Giga chips in this folder. Literally, there's none.
If you get clapped up by this build, I'm laughing at you. I'm just letting you know that. Like, Rockin is a great player. No, I'm not putting it on towards him, but if you lose, I'm just putting it out there. I will laugh at you. I'm already laughing. But it would be more at you at the end. You know? It's different. It's a different kind of laugh.
That folder does have 2 recovery 300s, so I don't know. Just seen good value from the anti-recovery.
Don't talk to me about recoveries.
Alright, with that, let's head in. Do you have anything else to add?
No. Let's get into this. I actually want to see this.
Alright, so now we can see some of the aspects of Rockin's folder. So they have no Mega or Giga chips, but they do have E-code with a bit of End Splash. So we do see Electric Pulse 2 with that Fireburn. I feel like E-code is a bit slept on. It does have a few nice combos as well. And yeah, this is going to be a fast gauge matchup. So we've just seen slow gauge in Gregor, but now this is fast gauge in Balzar for Rockin.
Yeah, this song is such a bop. I can't, bro. This is so good.
I wonder how Soul would feel if he finds out I don't use the music pad. I guess we'll never find out. Anyway, so...
What did you say?
Huh? What?
You don't use music patch?
Who said that? I didn't say that.
This is why you're a criminal. This is why... This is exactly why. You're evil. Oh my goodness. Going for ice here? Interesting.
Yeah,
Was that a misplay?
I think so. I can't think of any reason why I'd go for ice. So.
Yeah, I can't either. I was trying really hard, but I really couldn't. oh man. do love the usage of the, what is this called? Why am I forgetting it? Bubble Wrap, thank you. Wow.
Ooh.
Bubble Wrap is such a good ship.
Yeah, though I feel like it's a bit scary going against Echo, especially when I have the 3 Elect Pulses and the 1 Elect Dragon, especially with the Elect Dragon.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I think you want to wait for those ships to be used or exhausted before you drop something like a bubble. Like right now, you're about to get clapped. Oh, or nah. Beast out. Beast out. You have to. You have to beast out. Rockin. Rockin, beast out, please. No, Rockin, what are you? Yes? Down? No!
Oh wait, they have full cost, so maybe that's what the plan? So Rockin's
You're
probably
about to get. I mean, there's defense there, right? We do have an anti-damage up. Maybe your mashing skills is legendary like playerzero. So, but you're trying to outspeed playerzero in mashing. So I don't know how that's going to work. This man likes to play Battle Network 1. Is all I'm saying.
Ooh.
You see? Yeah. Look at it. Look what happened. Look what happened. Actually, wait. This is a good thing, right?
I think this was like a frame perfect full cast, wasn't it? That was really impressive, actually.
They can cross or beast out, and I think they get to keep the anti-damage. I didn't see it trigger yet. You know what I mean?
No, so
I'm not sure.
I think it would be
did trigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did trigger. Ooh, value.
Decross and removing that trap, whatever that was.
Whatever that was is insane.
Yeah, also fun fact, I have shield, which I apparently didn't use a single time in the previous game for some reason. I was just like RNG manipulating, so carrying on the luck to the next game. It's fine, don't worry about it.
Maniping. Did y'all hear that? Yo, we got this on tape, right? RNG maniping in tournament or in bracket is definitely not savory behavior. This is, it does make sense. RNG maniping is the craziest sentence you've ever said in your life. How dare you? Like, imagine if he was sequencing his steps to make sure the folder in the next step in his folder is the bug fix because he didn't open it already.
You know, maybe that's the purpose of this, of adding 4 matches, just to get me to slip and say something I shouldn't say.
Oh, it all comes. Wow, that is. Oh!
This was very painful turn. Not only does that interrupt the new vary, but also getting the ×2 decross as well with the acid sword. Very painful.
That was really high. I ain't gonna lie. He crossed you over that one. Yeah, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. I like that.
Oh, the grabber shield value. Okay, doing something. Oh, but the area grab.
That was actually nice. I mean, yeah, they have an area grab. I still feel like you won out on that trade. Like, that could have been much worse.
Oh, now Elect Dragon breaking some of these panels. Shield blocking, like, I don't think they even have attack max. They have attack 3, so blocking 6 damage. Very nice, good value.
Very nice, good. Value. You know, aggressively running up and shielding is like the most Smash Bros. Player thing to do. Do you play Smash? Have you ever played Smash Bros. In your life? I just want to know.
I mean, I played it occasionally, but I wouldn't say I play Smash.
I bet you're amazing at that game. Anyway, we were like 4 right here. Never mind. Okay, well, you still break the Saint Strain panels, which is really good. The trap doesn't go through all the way. Not moving forward, too. I like that decision, preserving that panel.
Yeah, very nice play from Rockin, being patient and waiting for these back panels to repair, because if a panel's already broken, you can't break it again, so it's just going to go through its normal timer, which is obviously very important in things like Geddon. So if you have an opponent who has like broken panel that's been broken for a while, then you use Geddon, it's gonna get repaired and you'll lose out.
You're gonna get hit by this Justice 1 on the ice panel.
Ooh, unless there is a shield. I mean, shield can break the splash damage because it's technically null.
Jump scare Justice 1. I really love the Justice 1 battleship now. You can bring it on code with the Recover 300s if you choose to play those. Judgment SP, but it's a one-sided get-in, and even if it's off code, we see got good sequencing from Rockin here.
There's quite a lot of damage, and you've mentioned that get-in, and there it is, getting in value.
There's not much you really can do in this situation unless you have like air shoes or you change into Beast Out or even Tengu Cross here to be able to reclaim that movement for yourself. It forces options. Any chip that forces your opponent to choose an option is a beautiful chip, regardless of it doing damage or not. And I just feel like Justice 1 is beast. Oh my God. Remember that time I was in your DMs talking about Rolling Log isn't that good and probably shouldn't play it because it just sucks and it's not a good chip?
No, I don't.
Well, that one, you won because of locks. I'm wrong, so clearly I'm wrong. I don't know what I'm talking about. He spawn camped you.
Yeah, it does have its own flaws, but I feel like if you're running encode exclusively, then it's a fun chip to run. Oh, and other night in Twitch chat saying it's one of his favorite chips. I can see the appeal. It's actually good damage if you are in Tomahawk Cross. It does 100 each log, so it's like 400 damage.
There are some downsides to it, of course, but if you position it in a way, it is pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, as we saw there, it can finish off the game.
Yeah, so true. Element SP.
Oh,
no, that's not good. That's not good.
I did not land.
Oh my God.
And then erase, man. All of that before the full cast goes through. That is such a painful time.
You tried to mix them there. That was rude. And you know what? You still win because you broke the panel. So it's like, choose your poison. You get trapped in the top, you get trapped on the bottom. Where are you going to cross? Again, forcing an option. So good. Just so good. That was an excellent turn one for you. Wow. Oh,
see,
my
does
God.
that and the counter hit that lands on grass, there's going to be massive damage, but now we do have anger as well, so it depends on the follow-up that could be painful for either side. Oh, Rockin finally got fixed though. Okay.
That was really scary. I thought you were gonna get hit. But also, over in YouTube chat, Byron Dan with the, I guess you could say he was logged out.
Ooh, okay, I like that. I like that.
Hey, you like that?
Yeah,
I knew you would, man.
Doesn't it say like log out on the anime when someone gets deleted?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, I knew you would like that one. Huh? Yeah, right up and down.
Extra points.
Okay, area grabbing here. Did we just lose Recover 300?
Oh, even worse. That was the mashing going on at the same time as the Recover 300.
You're such a villain, bro. You're such a villain. Why stop playing like Nerith? Since when did you play like, okay, you main Tengu Cross as your mainstay go-to cross 9 times out of 10. You play anti-recovery, which is the villainous actions. Villainous deeds indeed. What is going on? Are y'all in DMs? Y'all talking? What's happening? What's going on here?
Who's Nerith? I don't think I've never seen Nerith. Anyone know who Nerith is? I don't know who that guy is.
Oh, wow.
Never heard of him. I mean, he's not on this stream, is he?
Ooh. Because he kept the panel around. He had an answer. It was so good. So well done. Wow. That's being. That's great being right there. Of course, you're going to cross out just to get yourself out of these active frames here. But literally seconds away from deletion just now. Saving yourself in this game, man. Wow, that was so good.
Oh, and then the recovery.
Let's go. Oh, my goodness. Oh, this could be bad, though.
Oh, wait.
Okay, no, it's the anti-damage. All right, so it's not that bad.
Spouse man? Oh, okay, that is going to be game.
Oh man, but the time you brought yourself to gain life, that little details like that matter so much. And if you can master those fine intricacies in this game, you're a top player.
Yeah.
Just without a doubt, you're a top player. Like, it's so hard to do stuff like that.
Which are saying not even seconds, like milliseconds. It was literally like 1 or 2 frames probably. So that's basically as small as it gets.
Once again, we have the Justice one.
Ooh.
Not dropping it, probably smashing it out of his mind. Oh, okay. Nah.
Oh, wait.
Wait.
Did
what?
do 200.
Wow. You got. And you got for the bad manners too. Like, what are you gonna be left in for, though?
You know, it's easier to misinput that than you think.
Misinput. I like the quotations that you implied over misinput.
I mean, anyway, so looks like Rockin is going to go for an Elec stand, but not going into Beast Out, so it can be a bit risky. Ooh, get it in play now.
Oh, good damage. Oh, a little bit of a response. Getting some decent shield value. Okay, that was really nice. All right, nice. Yeah, I really don't like the bubble wrap in this matchup specifically, but if you can weather the storm and see all those elect pulses, you can find some niche value at the tail end of the match. I don't like this play. I don't like this play because it gives your opponent the opportunity to respond to Life Aura and react to Life Aura. You're like giving them the turn to do something about it, right? This is different versus something like Aquaman at the like you have a bunch of Z chips in your hand, right? And then you have that one Aquaman in full cust. Well, okay, let's take the Aquaman, do tons of damage, and then escape the turn. I like those kinds of situations, but it doesn't do the same thing with Life Orb because you're not really invoking pressure. Unless you're trying to force your opponent to go Tengu, which is what we see here, right? But there's nothing to punish that Tengu, which is why I don't think it's value. Oh, one hit, nice.
Oh, 1 hit, yeah.
I mean, we're both right. Like, yeah.
Oh, never misses.
Oh, baby sword coming through. Neo Dagger, I like that. Neo Dagger, that's really cute. It's not a sword, it's a dagger.
Oh, there is that grab revenge now, and Rockin knows that there is no Neo variant play, but there is still a risk of that more massive. Ooh, value, 80 damage. Okay, nice.
And we do see the bubble wrap in effect here, but is this still good enough, right?
Oh wait, there's no bug fix on my end yet. I didn't even realize.
Oh wow! Wow, yeah, you haven't drawn that yet, huh? Did anyone hear that hiccup? I'm a little embarrassed.
What?
Alright, good.
Okay. Now looks like it's a beast out turn, taking the first gauges, so could be to chip charge them or to just use it. Ooh, completely misses. This one does connect. 2 hits, and the third one also misses. Wow. Now we do see the recoveries in Rockin's hand. We don't know which trap I have up. I don't think. But
I don't think we know either, yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, taking Elixir, so that will show if it was an end sword, which it isn't. I think that leaves anti-Navi, anti-recovery, but never mind, that will ruin everything.
When Drake does get rid of the bubble star forever now, or rather the bubble rat, But the leg pulse did miss there, which was interesting.
So I think the leg pulse landed, but ooh, nice. And the roller glug again.
All right, PC just has to move back in Buster Shot or Buck. Oh no, you got hit.
No,
interesting.
Got hit, yeah. Ooh, nice. The immediate feedback is actually very impressive.
Yeah, it was because of the beast out, right? The beast out makes it a little awkward with the timing, but you did that so smoothly. That was very impressive.
Ooh, now Rockin knows there are no traps, so he can just freely go for the recoveries for that 600 HP. These charge shots are adding up, and the HP bug is still ticking down. Apparently, I still don't have that bug fixed.
Wow, really not having the bug fixed. It's probably somewhere at the bottom of the folder for once.
Yeah, I think by now I'm probably down to 2 chips because it's 10-10, so yeah. Ooh, there it is! Let's see if there is any more defense. Ooh, it does land at the very end! Is it? Ooh, avoid it!
Oh, he mixed himself. No. That was really close though, PZ.
Yeah.
That was a great game.
Definitely, yeah. Alright, and with that, we don't need to talk about the aftermatch or anything. So we can just he's laughing already. No, it's too late. Oh, no. Yep. Okay. I mean, to be fair, it was really well played to Rockin. I didn't expect that either. Yeah,
I mean, it was great. It was a good time. It was like you tried, you know. Yeah, you did good, bro.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm still learning the game. New upcoming player, hopefully.
So hopefully, you know.
All right.
You tried to sweep it under the rug.
I don't know what you're talking about, Saul.
Oh, Apple. Apple.
All right, with that, let's head into the setups for our next match of the day with playerzero vs Symes. Are you still laughing? Or did that work?
I'm okay now. I'm okay now. I'm okay now.
Okay.
All right. So I'm okay. Okay. All right. So this is a grudge match for sure, right? Because this is after that big tournament where you were able to take it out over Symes in a reversed 2-0. No, you lost the first set, went to a bracket reset, and then you were able to get the 2-0 there. That was Demi's tournament, right?
So I think this isn't actually in the order. I'm not sure if this match was played before
that's right.
that tournament happened.
That's right. This is technically before that happened. All right, so is this the prelude then? Let's see. I'm actually really interested. I think this is the first time we've seen Symes all day, though. Do you want to talk a little bit about his build?
Sure, yeah. So, I mean, we can see Symes is going with that Gregor tech this time, going with custom 3, with custom bug, which we've already seen AndMySax run, I believe. But his folder is very different. So we do see L code, which I think is one of the strongest codes in the game. You have uninstall, magnums, elect dragon, bubble start to set up everything. But there is also Elementman SP, Splash, and Tomahawk to decross Tengu, which is interesting tech. Recovery 300s in Y code, I wonder why. And the Gandolso Force, Q-Force, right? Yeah.
Yeah. But
yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Do you have anything else to add?
No, I think we're good. Let's hop into the match.
So this time it looks like Symes is going for the 1900 HP instead of 1800 with speed max. So I wonder if that's going to factor for him. And again, I genuinely don't remember anything about these games, so I don't. Alright, looks like this match is from my point of view now, and I think that was a turn 1 bug fix with Gedden and Airy Grab Tengu. So Symes is actually running no panel returns or no panel return. There is Sanctuary, but no Holy Panel either.
Spoutman getting in some big damage here. Oh, we did get the follow-up.
What?
That wasn't supposed to work, but we take those.
And Symes stepped back at the very end.
Oh, that was smooth. Dodging all that damage. That does not feel good if you're Symes. And now we're gonna get another Buster Proc. Wow.
I mean, I'm sure Symes agrees with these background crying noises, but now it looks like 2 bug picks on my hand and the anti-navi, anti-recovery. So Symes is running 2 recovery 300s. This is going to stop the brain games, I guess, where Symes has to think about when he wants to use his recovery if he does have them, because using them early could be a strat to avoid anti-navi being left until the very end. I mean, anti-recovery.
Yeah, but you did find the bug fix here, which is going to help your momentum a lot, because now those Buster Bugs, the Buster Bug is going to be live, right? You're going to be able to find a decent amount of damage in the form of that. But luckily for Symes, the panels do recover just in time for him.
Symes going into Heat Cross, which is interesting. So, oh no, unfortunately misses.
Yeah, he didn't want that at all. Really unfortunate.
Oh, never mind. Maybe it was a good TFC, so maybe he just wanted to throw away to avoid getting decrossed by an Elements Man.
Oh! Wow, just a little more delay on that, and you would have definitely clipped him. That would have been nice. But Symes makes it out of that situation. Drops an area grab. Oh, good movement forward. Okay, nice buffer. That is always a funny interaction to me.
Yeah. I didn't expect it to happen there.
Yeah, it's so funny. Oh, this is not an ideal situation at all. Of course, Symes is disciplined enough not to go into something like slash cross on your Tengu, of course. Even if he has like area to try and punish. But this is a really good situation.
Oh,
maximum damage.
Oh,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 hits?
Oh,
they
followed up.
That's GG.
By the Gundam.
That's GG.
Yeah, if that fully lands, then that would be a game. But the
my goodness.
No.
Oh my goodness, that's so good. Yeah.
Poor Symes.
No, Symes. Not like this, bro. That was rough.
He would have survived that turn. Was it for the anti-recovery?
Yeah, even my son is excited. He's over here jumping and clapping,
yeah.
Anti-recovery. That was good. Anti-recovery is so hype. Maybe it's better than anti-navi. That's how I feel right now. You know what I'm saying? Maybe anti-recovery is S tier. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it is. I'm starting to feel that way, especially when top players use it more. You don't see normal players using anti-recovery. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, all the nice tripping out in chat. So is my son.
Abacus is in Twitch chat saying, no, Soul, don't have baby Soul watch this. He'll learn PG's easiest ways.
It's so true. It's so true. Trying to get on the grass panels, the highest activities, you still went for the elect. Wow, that's so good.
Oh, and yeah, there's actually an important interaction to highlight in here. So last game we saw how Heat Cross was being pushed and pulled even during the charge out, which made for that funny thing. But Erase Cross doesn't have that feature, so Erase Cross gets stuck in place after that charge out lands, which is a pretty good counter to Tengu B back, which means you can't move them as easily.
Honestly, I feel like that they should have done the same thing for Heat Cross. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know why one can be pulled or pushed and the other cannot.
I mean, it's pretty funny, so I'm glad they kept it for Heat. I'm not sure how it works with the leg. I think a leg can also be moved. I'm not sure. I think Erase is the only one stuck in place. Okay, so this turn looks like I'm going for an Alec Pulse Wind Drag play, which is actually very scary to go against as the EyesOfHeaven because it's very difficult to block the whole combo. If you have like, you need 2 or 3 forms of defense or really good movement. But in this case, obviously movement is out of options for Symes because of these Gaddon. So in this position, Symes might go into Beast Out or Change Cross, which looks like he did.
A really quick leg pull for a punish and then counter hit. Very nice. If you don't have the defense, I wouldn't have TFC'd. Oh yeah, I wouldn't have TFC'd. That would have been too much. Good read from Symes. Gonna nerf that damage to normal and not like the maximum, which would have been even scarier.
Yeah, I mean, it would have been 720, I believe, or something like that.
Yeah, it's really ignorant damage. George de Guzman in Twitch chat asking, when are you gonna use that there Lance? Like, when is that happening?
Yeah, so Lance is actually a very interesting tech. I feel like it does have quite a nice position in these folders because unless you're going for A code, you don't really have a lot on the wood option. I guess J code does have the boomer, but that can be difficult to hit. It doesn't really combo with the folder. Yeah, Lance is good, but I feel like it can backfire if you use Gaddon because you can't really push the opponent to the back. Ooh, counter hit. Symes is in the perfect position to avoid Tomahawk chip charge.
Oh my gosh, did I say George? Oh, I totally meant to say word. Whoa, no. I messed that up. That's crazy. No.
Getting called out in chat.
Yo, that is crazy for me, bro. I don't know why. Anyway,
Symes losing his anti-damage there. Yeah, and even though there is that these holy panels, looks like I have the Meteor Knuckles or Encode, the full combo in hand, which can be very painful for Symes.
This is a really, really big turn for you here, PC. Having the Meteor Knuckles and, of course, the really powerful Gundelso to follow it up could pretty much negate all that recovery in an instant. Here we go. The strategy is coming alive here. Maybe Symes has a TFC prepared for this. He did, but he won't have the way to stop the Gundelso from just eviscerating the rest of his life.
Oh, unless...
he does. Oh, that's so good.
Very nice. Symes basically denying the whole turn, actually.
Oh, and the dodge. Oh, man. Symes looking good out there. Hold on.
Yes. Oh, but this next turn is also looking scary. So if Symes has no defense for the Elemental Ice, then the follow-up Muramasa is basically guaranteed. And to a full cost, which is actually very jarring to do like this. And that being said, did Symes use his bug fix already? I don't remember. Oh, that defense, nice.
Muramasa in hand, and whiff though.
This isn't looking very good for me, but looks like I still have chips in my folder. Thinking about going Dust Cross, Symes doesn't have Eraseman SP, which would be very scary, but it does have Magnums, which I think we've seen one. I'm not sure about 2 of them. Ooh. Okay, Life Orb being used into an Eraseman, so Symes is now stuck in place. No defense used. There is still that Q-Force in Symes' folder, so Symes definitely has... Ooh! Oh, this is brutal. So removing the life aura and then the Magnum connecting, removing that trap. Oh, but these Buster...
and
Wait,
the Buster Procs! Oh my goodness!
how many Buster Procs was that? Was there like 3 or 4?
Yeah, that's like 3 or 4 for sure. Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, and now I am running low on chips, it seems. So, but Symes is going into SoulXCross, which is very scary, especially if he's going to area grab and take back the holy panel, which looks like he does.
Electrack can get the counter. Just like I wanted to say, area grab just come down. It's no, okay. Symes in a great position here with Slash now.
Oh, but the invis, and now both players are locked in position. So it's going to be about shield getting potential value and waiting out the invis. Oh, Buster Procs. Is it going to be enough damage too? Okay, only 2 Buster Procs. But no more chips to go through. Symes still has that Q4. So, oh, apparently I decided to go for Beast Over.
You have no more chips at this point. I understand the ideology of it. You want to survive as long as you possibly can, right? And that means surviving the big turn here.
Oh, I think Symes is worried that I might have something. That's why he mashed out the Judgment. Maybe trying to hold on to defense. Oh, no, never mind.
Honestly, it's a lot harder to dodge the Feather Buster than it is to dodge the Gregor Buster.
Symes did very well, and using that Q force at the very end of that.
Wow.
Oh,
good shield.
Oh, never mind.
It's just too much. If you had anti-magic, you could have survived. Just shield is just not active enough. Anti-magic is a Navicuss program that you can program Mega Man to have, which is like shield, where you press B left to activate a trap, but the cooldown basically goes away if you successfully use that, right? So it's like, wow, I don't know. You find it harder to dodge the Gregor Buster than the feathers? Really? I find the opposite, actually. Oh, that's interesting.
I feel like it depends on the area, because if Falzar's at +1 and can step forward, then it can be very risky, because you can just step forward and just stay there. You basically can't avoid it. Oh, looks like Symes is going for that Magnum into Erasement. Bad TFC, losing out on the anti-damage for no reason. Also, I think Gregor Buster also follows the pattern, so it's not just...
yeah, it definitely does.
I'm not sure.
It's similar, not the same, just similar.
Yeah, I'm sure it's the same. I think
this is a really good turn for you. Oh my goodness, wow. The hole there is going to prevent Symes from going forward into the hole since he doesn't have shoes. And if you just elect pulls into Windrag, that's just true confirm right there. You don't even have to beast out for that one. That's free.
Yeah, because if Symes steps forward to avoid the Elec Pulse, the Windrag is confirmed. If he stays in place, then the Elec Pulse into Windrag is confirmed. So
that's true. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
I think my idea there is using Elec Pulse. No, I mean, if it was me now,
I'd gonna be left.
Yeah,
but forward then drop.
Yeah, I guess that looks. Oh, Symes holding back the whole way through. Very nice, being able to avoid that. Now I basically having to waste the Windrag. I feel like if it was me now, I'd start with Elec Pulse to pull in, and then.
Yeah, maybe the beast out was just better in that mindset, you know? Oh, bug fix. That's something you didn't have before.
Indeed. And looks like I am going for beast out now, but I don't have any wind chips, so I am in Tengu Cross, which means I can Tengu chip charge, which is the highest damaging chip charge in the game. If you don't count Slash?
Slash is like 440. Yeah, it's like 400 or 440.
Ooh, and looks like the first Gadon ran out. This is the second Gadon.
But yeah, it might be 400 even. You might be right here. That's so much damage. Oh my goodness.
One Symes had defense at the end, but it was dodged. I think I had an anti-sword there, so I actually didn't want to avoid that, but I did. I think out of habit. I think I've done that quite a lot, where I want to get hit by an anti-damage, but I just end up dodging it for no reason. Ooh, Symes going into a leg cross, using an air grab. Let's see if that more massive is. Oh, does land, doing 500 damage. Oh, nice. Looks like I was debating chip charging that bug fix, which I would not recommend. Ooh, now this is an interesting hand, deciding between N or A code. What would you do there, Sol? Okay, interesting, yeah. I mean, I feel like I kind of agree with that play.
I'm sorry, bro. It's a little tougher now.
It's fine, don't worry about it, don't worry. But it looks like I went with the pulses. Symes might have few force if he's beasting out. It looks like the pulse is just going to seal off the game. And take us into the match. I wonder what Symes had at the end there. If it was Q-Force, then that definitely could have gone into Symes' side. But starting with Perma Halls is definitely worse for Symes because he's running more area grabs, so to impact him more than me. But that being said, let's head into our next and final match of the day with playerzero vs Soup. Alright, so I'm sure everyone's tired of seeing me play all these matches. But now this is going vs Soup, who I don't think was the previous Moon Master. I think that was in the past. I think Soup hasn't been able to join few Blood Moons so far because he's been busy and obviously it takes a lot of time. And now looking at his folder, running Bregar as usual, but now going for slightly less HP. Actually following on Symes with the 1900 HP build and deciding to throw away Speed Max. And this is again Bregar vs Gadon matchup, but I believe Soup is running a bit more area recovery, so we do see Sanctuary. And no panel return. Oh, I thought there was one. Okay. So no panel return, but a bit more defense. So Symes was running 2 anti-damage, 2 invis. Soup is running 3 invis, barrier 200, as well as the 2 recoveries they both have. Yeah, just generally solid folder, I'd say, with a lot of utility chips with the Magnum and slow gauges, anti-navi this time as well. But yeah, I think that's pretty much everything, so let's head into the match. Alright, this is from my point of view again. We can see that turn 1 bug fix and life aura. Wow, that is pretty nice. We do know Soup has a red Magnum, so going into Dust with the life aura, I'm guessing is going to wait for a TFC. So the first cross for Soup is very important because I do play full cost, so he needs to decide if he wants to go into slash cross with the air grabs, which he has 4 of, or go into erase, potentially risk a decross from Elec Pulses and Wind Drags. And in Twitch chat, Honor is saying double Magnum beats the life aura start. So yeah, I mean, it depends on how the order of defense goes. So if I use Life Aura first, then Soup can just TFC and get rid of that, but Soup uses Magnum, like we see there, but okay, no TFC, so that is going to survive. Ooh, Soup has the counter air grab, so now I'm going to be stuck in place, unable to apply my own pressure. So this is one of the reasons why I think Magnum is really strong, because you can use it to do damage, decross, remove traps, but also zone out the opponent very well.
Provided they don't have shoes, of course.
True, that is true. But it is also an L code, which gives you an uninstall with it for free.
Yeah, and another really good thing about it is that it forces an option, just like I was saying earlier, right? It forces you to want to go into a Beast Cross or a Beast Out or a Tengu, right? And if it forces an option, it's more than worth being played, right?
Yeah, and it is on code with W code, which we see Soup running this time. Thankfully, we don't have mod cards or what are they called now? Patch cards, which would basically give you the double beast in W code, making W very broken. But now on my turn, I'm going for Beast Out into Pulses, Wind Drag, I think, then Spark. Ooh, but looks like Soup changes crosses and has his own Life Aura. Oh wait, I didn't bring a Wind Drag, I only had the Leg Dragon. Ooh, and this time Soup has the double air grab and the Geddon just expired, or the Broken Panels just expired, so now he can really do as much damage as he wants. This is why Gregor is very scary. This
Yeah,
is
if you don't have an answer, this is literally hundreds of HP shredded away.
I think that was a bit more than 1k damage in one turn, and that wasn't even the full turn of Slash Cross. That could have been even more. But the risk you run when you go into Slash Cross is the Meteor Knuckles, which I do have in hand, but no Wind Drags. So I have two options here. Could maybe go for a full cast, try to dig a bit more, or stay in Tengu and maybe try to dig a bit more anyway. So I'm not sure if I should have stayed in Dust in that position and just mashed out my full cast to go another turn. This can be a bit risky if Soup has something like Judgment, Erase Man, can potentially paralyze me, then I'll both lose out on Tengu and he will keep his Life Aura. Ooh, okay, looks like the B-back went off safely. Let's see if the Element Man lands. Ooh, defense. And it's an anti-Navi, but I had my own anti-Navi earlier on, so that's just going to be a chain. And it looks like I went for Ice instead of Grass. Ooh, but this time looks like he had the defense going with Invis. Now just mashing out the full cost. Okay. Ooh, so the only option I have there to remove the Invis is using the Elec Pulse. So I'll probably rather take that over the... Ooh, no, never mind. I didn't realize I had that Gandalf Soul, which is a very good option for moving Invis. Fun fact, the only thing that blocks Gandalf Soul is Shield and the Reflector Chips. So it's very difficult to get around. And Life Aura, I mean, Holy Panels doesn't even half the damage. Ooh, looks like Soup is staying in Slash Cross. This is potentially scary if he doesn't have defense. Gandalf Soul goes through, anti-damage is going to interrupt that Gandalf Soul. And the Sanctuary, okay, so this is going to be... Oh, but decross nonetheless. And there was defense, it seems, okay. So Soup getting decrossed there was actually really unfortunate, because if that missed, then I wouldn't have any other way of decrossing him, and that would have been game for him. He would do more than enough damage in one turn. Buster getting in passive damage, Soup steps back, losing the area, but he gets his own Holy Panels again. And And yeah, as Anonite is saying in chat, Soup is good at defending his slash cross and at gambling with area pressure. But it worked out this time. Though this is still a close game, we haven't seen the recoveries from Soup's side, so he can still definitely be in the game. Oh, and I have no beast out anymore, so I'm stuck needing to land all of these chips that really do need beast outs. Things like Muramasa, Alok Pulses are very difficult to land without a wave confirming it. Oh, looks like he went into Charge Cross. Oh, and the Element Man SP, but this is going to confirm the area for the Muramasa. But this is such a big damage exchange. Judge Man is coming down, but there was an anti-damage to block it at the very end there. Ooh, Windrak going down, and wait, Soup still doesn't have bug fix. He's firing blanks on his buster shots, and these whole panels are preventing him from landing charge shots. All of these buster procs, that was like 200 damage buster procs in one turn at the very end there, where Soup needed a single buster proc to finish off the game. Wow. Okay, I see why Ornite picked this match. Actually, now that I think about it, I think Ornite said that Soup will say I hate player zero in particular, referencing this match. And as you can see here, so this time I stacked my defense a bit more, so I started with an invis into life aura. And this is anticipating that Soup might have a double magnum. So I'll use the first one to block the first, and then the second one to obviously block the second magnum. So let's see if Soup has that. Ooh, Soup going for no crosses, but there is that first magnum and it gets blocked. But again, this is going to zone me out of applying my own pressure. So apparently I just use my life aura. Judge Man is going in play, but that one broke panel, though Soup did step back, which allows me to spawn a book. Regain my area. Yeah, I'm not actually sure why Soup stepped back. End of turn invis. Anonite saying that life aura was perfect timing, and honestly I don't know why it was perfect timing. A quarter second before the invis ran out. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Timing invis is fairly important, yeah, because it gives you gaps in defense, and that's what the opponent can use to TFC. It can be, so invis ending does have a sound cue, so it's important to sometimes go based on that even before the visual changes, because you can't always see the flashing. Ooh, and Soup going for slash cross again, this time with the life aura. So let's see if he's going to be able to apply his pressure again. Slow gauge coming down, that tends to be a good thing for slash cross. Windrak as well, and another air grab. Let's see if he has a second. No, looks like. Yeah, if he's going for buster shots, apparently I just take hits for no reason. And my Spoutman SP is doing nothing again. Last game was blocked by life aura, and this was the result of this game. Anti-Navi Raceman, which will block a hit, but doesn't do anything more than that. Another fun fact, if your opponent has an invis and a life aura up, and you use an erase man on them, you can still get rid of the invis. So it does have some value, although not great, depending on your follow-up. Now actually I believe Soup locked himself with broken panels. Ooh. Got Del Sol and Neovari, but unfortunately no follow-up with Meteor Knuckles. Would have been the perfect this turn. It looks like I'm going for Gadden maybe? Pulses. No Beast out, which is interesting. Maybe be back trying to remove that life aura and then relying on Windrak as a backup. Ooh, and Honor Knight in chat is saying an even more fun fact. Charge Cross invulnerability prevents you from losing invis from invis piercing attacks, which I'm not sure I actually knew. So that's interesting. Is it just Charge Cross or is it all invulnerability?
Yeah, I gotta say, I did not know that either. That's actually really good information to have. And yes, the rumors of my demise have been greatly exaggerated. I have returned.
Oh. Looks like I'll need to try a bit harder. I mean, yeah, so looking at this match, looks like Soup is staying in /Cross.
What?
Ooh,
yeah, Soup deciding to counter your Tengu here is actually a really good idea.
Oh, no,
wait. Make ice. Nice.
But does
and
he
that
win?
Would be out of...
Because now he's back into Tengu range, so I don't know if that was actually good for him.
It gave him the ability to move up and down.
Never mind, it was good for him. One thing to keep in mind when having the matchup between Slash and Tengu.
Oh, you tried.
Yeah. Tengu always loses in a charge-up battle because while the charge time, I believe, is like very few frames quicker, it releases much slower. So if both players are charging at the same time, even if it was, I believe, almost frame perfect, then /Cross wins on the exchange every time. So going into /Cross is actually very good defense against Tengu Cross, even if you have negative area. But you'd obviously be worried about the Meteor Knuckles, which looks like I'm going all into for this turn and going into Tomahawk. I think the Tomahawk might be because of Q-Force. Not too sure. Ooh, stepping back, but has an area grab anyway, so that anti-damage is going to... Nope, never mind, a single buster shot clears it. Ooh, Neovari coming down is the defense. There is an invis, but let's see if that Gandel Soul is going to... Oh, never mind. He has the perfect timing for the Sanctuary as well. Very well played from Soup, taking a bit of damage from that Gandel Soul.
Nice.
Yeah. Surviving.
Man,
with
Soup really is
HP.
good at gaining momentum with Slash. He uses this cross really well.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, like, while Slash does have a lot of very scary decrossing options like Meteor Knuckles, Groundman SP, but a lot of them are seen in time freezing attacks. So the things like Golem Head, Iron Shell, are very rarely seen. And Air Hook as well. Iron Shell doesn't exist on a nice Twitter. I believe him. I don't think I've seen it literally a single time outside of random battles. Oh, looks like I'm going for anti-recovery. Get a play to get rid of these hollow panels and land that Muramasa into the full cast. Oh, this is scary. So if Soup has a recovery there and he uses it, fun fact, recovery, so normally when you go back to 1 HP, you activate Undershot and survive, but anti-recovery actually goes through that and spawns a poison panel underneath for no reason. So it's just like extra brutal. So now if Soup uses a recovery, he will be instantly deleted. So what he would need to do is use an Erase Man or Magnum, some way to get rid of my trap, and then follow up by a recovery. Looks like he's going into Beast Out. Ooh, nothing coming out yet. Erase Man is going to bring Soup down to very low HP. No defense.
Oh, that's it. That's gotta be it. Yep.
And game. And I believe that is match, yeah.
That was a very tough game. Soup played his heart out, but man, you just had all the answers at the end of the day, man. That was pretty tough.
Yeah, I mean, at the very end there, I'm not even sure if Soup had his recoveries. Like, It was a difficult position for him to get out of, especially with these Geddons. The Honor Knight in Twitch is saying doesn't go through undershot. It's always the poison panel. I feel like we've tested it where if someone has float shoes, they still die. Or even if they are in beast over, which makes you invulnerable normally, they would still die. But I'm not sure again. That being said, that was the final match for today's stream. So thank you everyone for watching. But before we end the stream, so don't forget, this is the round robin stage of the current Blood Moon, which means that we will be following up with 2 streams for the top cut, winner's side and then loser's side into the grand finals. So let's look at the brackets following up with the round robin stage to see who will reach the top 8. So as you can see on the screen, this is the bracket following these matches and the whole tournament, which lasted 3 weeks. And you can see the order of the players there. So usually, we have a huge donation from EyesOfHeaven, donating $100. Let's give that a read. Saying, GG, well played everyone. Thanks again for all the content, laughs and fun matches. Can't wait for part 2 of this Blood Moon. Indeed. It's definitely going to be a spicy one, as we hopefully are able to do it soon. And thank you again for the huge donation and continued support. I believe you donated pretty much every game or every stream. Alright, and with that, there is the shoutouts that I've mentioned at the beginning. So every player who played all of their matches in a Blood Moon round robin stage gets a special role called Iguchi, which is basically a way of us saying thank you for the players who put in the time and effort. So now let me read out the name of the people who managed to get all of their matches. So shoutouts to playerzero, Soup, Symes, China TV, A4Average, AndMySax, Roku, Not Third Person, Cha, Rockin, Zerobillion, PacFire, Alpha, EyesOfHeaven, Rock Hunter X Hunter, and Rebecca. So thank you everyone for playing all of your matches. And again, that dedication is definitely appreciated. Alright, but that is going to be the end of today's stream. Before we do so, I do want to give a quick shout out to the donations that we've received since last stream. Just refreshing the page. So I believe Rose donated while we were on the break, donating $10, saying Wings Downfall, which I'm not too sure what that means. I think that was a reference to something Salad did in League of Legends somehow. The next donation, which was at the beginning of today's stream, from Z Christmas. Thank you again for donating, and then EyesOfHeaven ending us today with that huge donation. And if anyone has donated in the recent past and hasn't gotten their millions roll, then please give me a ping or a DM, and I'll make sure to correct that, because everyone who donates is supposed to have that. And I do want to give a special shout out to our monthly PacFire subscribers, who are Cha, Starlight, Yamland Hero, Ayoradon, which I'm sure I'm butchering that, and Soup, who started monthly donations. Some of them have been going for quite a while as well, and that is definitely very much appreciated. Also, don't tell Salad I've said this, but we are planning on making a special thank you screen as a shout out to monthly subscriptions, so keep an eye out on that in the future. Alright, that being said, let's go to the credits. As always, thank you everyone for watching, and thank you to all of the players who played, submitted, and showed us our matches. And a huge shout out to people working behind the scenes to keep things moving, like Salad for organizing the tournament, China TV and Honor Knight for keeping the scores, which is actually a lot of very tedious work, Salad for making the stream layout, and Honor Knight for picking these amazing bods for us today. Obviously, a huge shout out to SoulXCross and Symes for joining me on commentary. Always very much appreciated. I think Soul is still baby whispering, let's say. But with that, thank you again everyone for watching this extra long stream, and hopefully we'll see you all soon. Have a good day. Good night.